thing, and we can start. All right. Oh, that's not good. Moment I start. The moment I start, apparently my stream is experiencing issues. That's great.
You're a failure.
And now it says it's good. I don't know what the hell is going on.
Look, all we need is patience, and we'll be fine.
Shut up. There's some things we need to do before we start. Like, he goes away. Uh, so yes, we do have a fourth person for this now. Hooray! His character. I will let you know who it is in a second here. But first things first, this is a one-off. For those watching. So this is going to be taking place uh, during the week of downtime the party had after the attack on New Home. So let's begin. Who do I want to start with? I know it's either gonna want to be one or the other. Let's start with Sieg. We'll start with Lex. We'll start with your character Sieg.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so you are a part of a group, uh, whose right to fame was Orland Sid or I can't even say his whole name because I don't even remember it. Sid Orlandu, as he's known in tactics. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and as of right now, and current time, Sid has actually been dead for 20 years, and he died when he was like in his late 80s. Um,
Makes sense.
After he had died, the order kind of started to break apart a little bit, and most of the sword saints of the group went off to help Agris basically keep the peace of Evilise, um, while those who stayed in your own order were given the right by Agris herself to be her elite group of people, where basically you do things behind the scenes instead of out in the open. Your or I don't remember because I read it kind of short. Does freaking Seek have a father right now?
He has a father. He would be a holy swordsman who probably is taking a break right now.
Okay, so probably he would have been in line to be the leader of the order for right now. We'll say whatever his right hand is named is currently taking it while he's taking a break.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I would like you to start uh, by rolling me a history check, because word has come to you that some interesting things are happening into Evilise. I want to see if your character knows anything about it.
Oof. That's
If
gonna.
you have history, you can take advantage on it. If you don't have
Okay.
history, just roll history.
I don't have history, so.
All right. All you know is that there's some odd creatures other than humans coming back into Evilise. That's all you know.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what they are, but you know there's something other than humans. And your dad's right hand man actually comes up to you and says, "Hey kid, you got a second?"
I do. I'm not a kid.
Right. Listen, we got a job for you. Actually, it's kind of a solo mission.
Hey, what the bloody hell is it?
Uh, you know who Agris is, correct? It'd be weird if you didn't, but I'm just checking.
Frankly, I really didn't listen to the whole thing.
You're skipping out on your history lessons again, aren't you?
I
Well, as you may or may not know, she's one of the five in charge of the country of Evilise, and she's the one that lets us do as we please to keep the peace here. Some interesting things have been happening, but I don't know if it'll affect your job. There's knights here. I better stop playing with my thing because the thing. Hello. Hello. Can you hear me now? Am I good?
yep.
Try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
what happens when I'm just messing around with my headphones, and that's what happens. Okay, what did you last hear?
Uh, let's talk about the whole Agris being one of the top dogs.
Okay. The right hand says that some knights are here looking for some of our order to help her out with a mission, and you've been chosen to go on a solo mission for her. So you're
All
headed
right.
off to the capital. Be on your best behavior, and don't try and fight her. You'll lose for sure.
All right. What do I look like? A bloody heathen?
Right. Well, follow me, and he'll take you. And there's a couple knights, and they've got like basically a chocobo wagon waiting outside of your hideout. I say hideout
Hmm.
because I don't know technically what you guys would have at this point.
I mean, if anything, it'd just be like a rundown outpost. If would be anything.
I mean, there's lots of those after the war, especially.
Yeah.
Uh, so you're taken to the capital, and during this time, Lux and everyone else is currently fighting back against. Actually, it's currently fixing everything back at New Home after things have been destroyed. Sieg, when you get to the gates of the capital city and the castle, there is someone outside waiting for you. And no, you're not Pro Tycoon. Shut up. And do I have this set to GM? No, okay, I do have it set to player. Okay. Uh, you get out of the carriage after it stops, and standing in front of you is a man in uh, base looks like noble attire. But for all intents and purposes, you probably don't know who it is unless Sieg would be paying attention to the history of the place.
Nah. So he
Uh,
just
but
rubs
for
him out of his
everybody,
head.
for out of reasons, it's Edwin.
So he just whistles like, "Damn, you're looking pretty fancy, aren't you?"
Uh, he says like, "You're the one that was sent from the order, correct?"
I hold out my hand. The name's Sieg.
Right. He'll also shake your hand, and he'll say, "He's like," and he'll kind of like whispers like, uh, "Don't get too ahead of yourself," and your body gets this weird chill down your spine. You get this weird chill down your spine as he talks to you.
Hey, what the fuck, bro? What the hell, man? What the hell did I do to you? Bloody rude. Show respect. I gave you respect. Give me respect. God damn. Ugh. Ugh.
You gave me respect, but it's more your tone, if anything. Anyways, follow me.
Hey, I can't help my accent.
Anyways, follow me. Agris is waiting for you as he brings you into the castle, and he takes you through many different hallways and stuff, and he says, wait here. And you get to a door, and he says, wait here a second. And he enters
Okay.
into the room, and he closes the door. At least he thinks he does. He kind of left it open a crack. So are you going to listen in as they start talking, or are you just going to not pay?
I'll lean on the I'll lean on like beside the doorway and well not like near the door. I'll lean and just listen in as I'm just relaxing.
Uh, he So you hear him speaking, and he says, "I have some bad news. We were right. Some people did attack Nemo's new home that he created, and you hear a female voice like, as I thought. Did any of them get away? A few. We couldn't track some of them, but I got word that one of my associates tracked down something of a cave or something that some of the people who attacked them retreated to. Uh, I He didn't go into it, fear that it might be a lion's den, so to speak. Actually, what would be the tactics version of a lion? I don't know.
Manticore maybe?
Yeah, something like that.
I mean a chimera and manticore I think are two creatures that have
He
lion heads.
says, he's like, well, do you have a group set up to go get them? We want to have at least some of them alive so they could tell us something. And he says, well, we hired one of the And what's that order called? The Order of the Northern Sky or something like that?
Uh, Southern Skies.
Oh, the Southern Sky. Okay, I knew it was a sky.
Yeah, the Northern Sky is the enemy one. It's the
All right,
evil
all
one.
right, right. Okay, yeah. Um, and he says, "He's like you can." And he turns around, it's like you can stop listening at the door and come in now.
Hey, I'll come in. I just
Uh, yeah.
slowly walk in with my hands
Edwin is
extended in like
standing
a
up,
circle.
and Agris is sitting at the end of the table in a chair that is way too big for her.
And I'll just give her a bow. I'm like, Sigo the phone for duty.
Says, so you're one of the ones that Orlando left his teachings behind, huh?
Oh, kind of. I learned from my father.
Ah, I see. Well, uh, here's your job. You're gonna go meet up with Edwin's associate. You're gonna go into the uh, thing, and if you can try and do it stealthily, don't get yourself in too much of a mess. Just know that people are there and they're wandering around. If they are, come back. We'll give you some reinforcements, and you'll take it by force.
I gotcha.
Uh, Edwin, hold on. I got a cough here. I had something in my throat. Edwin will pull out a map, and he'll actually. It's not actually a map of Evil East. It's actually the map of the next country over.
Yeah.
And
Fancy.
not far from Evil Elysian borders, there is an X marked on it, and it's like it's was about here.
Mm, okay.
Uh, so get any equipment you may need. We have a chocobo ready for you to head out to the location, and
All right.
preferably come back alive.
I think I'll survive.
All right, Edwin escorts you back outside and gather what equipment you would need or whatever, and then you set out the next day. Actually, uh, during that same time, yes, Rocco, we're gonna come to you for a second, and I'm actually gonna bring everybody back over to this place, and actually have pretend those two are not there. I can actually hold on. Doop 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 doop. I will drag everybody over to the correct spot that they need to here. Um, so Rocco, uh, you are currently working on many formulas and stuff uh, to try and help out and figure out. Oh, I guess I should give a little backstory because you didn't actually figure this out.
Oh,
Uh,
you're the crazy old wizard.
uh,
Um,
you were given the task, along with many other wizard types and engineers and such, to find a way to recreate a source of magic that's actually located in New Home in the cave. There's an orb
okay.
in the pool, and at the bottom, it's constantly creating fresh water. And if water is taken out of the spring, it just refills back up. So you're trying to figure out a way to recreate this magic that it might be used in other places that you might want to make a camp at later. So far, you're not having too much luck. Uh, and I will drag everyone over here. Everyone should be able to see with that light in the corner there. Um, you're working at a table, and Herrig, the one on the left, because he actually has a name and the other one doesn't, oh god damn it. Actually, she's not there either. I was gonna hide her. He says, he looks up, he looks around, and he says, okay, fine. He calls both you and Ano over. And do you answer him, or do you just ignore him? Because, be honest, he's
Um,
kind of your leader right now.
Yeah, I'll answer him. I'll
Um, you
approach him.
walk up to the table that he's at and says, like, I got a job for both of you. I need you to head back to the main village.
What do you
Uh,
need me to do?
we've had reports of odd people not of our own wandering a little bit too close, uh, too close to our camps, and they're a little bit short-staffed right now. Uh,
Oh,
and he pulls out a letter, and it has a symbol on it. One of our scouts noticed they had this on their capes. And Rocco, you and Ano do both recognize this symbol. It was in the tower that you guys had went to with your with the old party, and they were
okay.
creating monsters from mist, and there's just banners of them everywhere.
Okay.
Um, I want you two know more about these people more than anyone. And he looks at Ano. I mean, they shot you. They actually successfully shot you with an arrow, saying that we would cause a war or something like that. So I want the two of you to head back to the main village as soon as possible, and give them any help that they need.
Sounds good to me. I'll be on my way.
All right. You and Ano start to head out as Come On actually comes into the room. You guys remember this thing
Uh,
happening? You guys just kind of threw it off as nothing.
flashback, flashback,
Yeah, it's basically a
flashback.
flashback. Yeah, so you and Ano start heading out. I can't actually select her token from on this. Is there anything you want to tell Come On as you're leaving? Otherwise, I can just hand wave it.
Yeah, I can inform him of what my duties are or where I'm going and doing.
All right. Come on, are you gonna say anything to Rocco as he's leaving? I know we kind of did this, but this is a flashback, so whatever. I can retcon things.
Um, no,
No.
I won't say anything.
All right. I assume you just wish him good luck, and then both you and Ano, uh, head off, grab some. You can summon a chocobo, and Ano can grab just a chocobo of her own, and you head off into the main village, and it's about a half a day's, almost a day's travel. And I'll bring everybody back to the world map. I don't have a thing for that because it's technically on the outside of Evil East. It's like lazy. I'm not lazy. I just don't have anything for it because it's like out over in this direction. Yeah, it's I can't actually show it on there. Apparently, it's out like over here. Uh, so you and Ano both reach back to the village's main headquarters, basically, and you meet up with the one that's currently in charge since Herrig's not around, and he's a Sikh, and he's a pretty big pig fellow looking, because you don't know what a Sikh looks like. I am assuming, Rocco. So
I'll take a quick
um,
look.
he says it's like finally reinforcements. It's like you guys know about. Herrick told you about the thing I need your help with, right?
Yes, that's correct.
All right, Rocco, I'm gonna need you to stick around. Ano, and she steps off her chokebill, and someone takes her chokebill. Is like, I need you to help out around the camp here. Some help out with some magic things that are going on. Rocco, I need you to lead a group to try and either get rid of these guys away from our villages or find out where their camp is and just get rid of them. We don't want them wandering around here if they're who we think they are.
I'll rally up some potential
Oh,
troops.
I got two others already for you. He'll take you to a tent, and you enter in. He walks around the two, and the two standing there is uh, how tall is your character, Core?
Oh,
It's just
Uh,
it looks like a small child, right?
that is correct. Let's say 3'10", 4 feet.
All right. Are you wearing any armor or anything?
Nope.
So
Just
you see,
naked.
He's not wearing armor. He is not nude.
He's
uh,
a professional.
so
I'm
there's a
serious.
there's a
He does have a very obvious spear because there's not. You can't really hide his glaive, but other than that, yeah.
oh, so you picked the. I won't say it for now since it's a one-off, but you did pick a race that you're not supposed to.
I asked you about it, and you said yes.
I asked if you said if you wanted to be a kid that you could, yeah.
No, I said young Mithra because you said no to Palico.
Just because palicos don't exist in Final Fantasy.
Hey, that's your own fault, dude. You let.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm not gonna make you rechange it now at this point. So when you enter in, you see what looks to be like a kid with looks like a cat basically. It's not something you would normally see every day. And then standing beside him is another Sikh with a. Come on, are we just going by what's in your the picture you showed me? You're also muted. I'm going to take that as a yes because you are not talking and muted. There is another Sikh who
Yeah.
he's got a morning star at his side and is wearing. I don't remember if you actually were wearing anything or not. Hold on, I'm looking through things, and he's wearing. He is wearing armor.
Right.
And they both turn around to look at you. And do either of you say anything? You know you were brought here, and some backup was coming to help you investigate. And you guys both see this like really really old looking guy in blue robes and a blue hat.
Nope.
All right. And it says, okay, all of you gather around into my desk here. And he unfurls a map and he says, he's showing you like different locations of where they could be. It says, the most sightings we've seen is here. And he has like a circle and map. It's like, there's a cave there, but we didn't bother going into it because it's a bit of a monster lair. I don't know what Humes are going into this cave for now, so that would be your best bet is if they had a base near us. So you three are to go out, find out what's going on. If you can, either kill them, remove them, whatever you need to. Just make sure they don't find our village.
Sounds good to me.
Does the tiny cat person say anything?
He nods.
Just out of curiosity, does your character actually speak, or is just choosing not to?
He does. He's just very shy.
All right, got it. Come on, do you say anything? Does Bormos say anything?
Oh. No.
No.
I'll just go along with him.
All right. So he says, all right, tomorrow you guys will be heading out to go there. So gather what you need and head out. And yeah, if you guys want to talk to each other or anything before I move on.
Mm. I'm okay.
All right, you guys are boring. I see.
I mean, yeah. Apparently, no questions about the child on the party.
Yeah, Bormos obvious has been with you probably for a while, so he just assumes like, yeah, whatever, a kid can handle himself. Definitely.
Hmm.
How old is this character?
You can ask him.
How old are you?
He looks at you and shakily holds up his fingers, showing 9. By all appearances, that appears to be correct. For the most part, he looks like a hume, other than the cat ears and tail.
I'll just leave it at that. I was just curious.
Rock,
I'm not even gonna fight this. I
Uh,
don't know what the hell's going on anymore.
Rocco, if you want to
I just
roll,
nod my head and go, hmm.
Rocco,
'Cause
if
I'm
you
an old
wanna,
cat.
Rocco, if you wanna roll either a, uh, I guess a history or let's go with local because of where you are. So if you want to roll a history or local check, I can give you something maybe.
Okay. Find where it's under skills.
Under skills, yeah.
Local or history. I'll roll the local.
All right. You know that he is basically one of a kind. You've heard of him being talked about. Like he was just left on the doorstep of one of the villages.
Me?
And yes, you.
Oh, I had backstory, but okay. It's not much different though. So continue.
I'm trying to work your race in. Leave me alone.
Yeah, no, yeah. When I, yeah, the part of the backstory was him literally spontaneously appearing.
As a 9-year-old.
No, not at this age. Maybe a couple of years back. Character plot. He has no idea where his family went, and because of freaking time magic shenanigans, he either long distance warped by accident or time traveled by accident. He doesn't know which, and he doesn't know where the frick to go.
Yeah, time travel shenanigans. I'm very familiar with time travel shenanigans.
Fun, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Frida's had a lot of Frida from another campaign has had a lot of problems with time travel shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the only one probably who will know what that means. Anyways, moving on. Uh,
Wow,
yeah,
Fortune Doom.
he just showed up one day, no idea where he is, and for some reason he's able to fight real well for no reason, even though he's like a tiny kid.
I wouldn't say no reason. I have reasoning for that if you want it explained.
That's fine. You can.
Okay.
It's. I'm just trying to fluff it at this point. If you use your character, I can put it with more depth and stuff. Anyways, the next day, all of you, because you're all heading out the same day, head out towards this place, and see, you have to leave much earlier, otherwise you're not gonna get there at a
Mhm.
good enough time.
That's fine.
Um,
I'm
but you do get to where frickin' I wanted to say Herrick, and I know that's wrong. My brain is not working today. No, it is Herrick. Sorry, no, not Herrick. Frickin' Edwin. God damn it.
hips,
They're both
people.
the shady people. Like, sorry, I get them confused. But not really. Where Edwin's associate is, and you get off your chocobo that you're given, and further ways back from the meeting point because you don't want to bring it in too close. I'm assuming.
Well, duh.
And out of the shadows, a human is like, "Are you the one they sent?"
I am.
He says, "Right, this just a little bit this way. Follow me."
All right. Yeah, I'll just crouch down, follow him along.
Are we all together at this point?
Not right now, no.
Okay. So
You will be soon here in a second. So he brings you to the edge of this lush or this brush, basically, and he gets kind of down and he points. It's like that's the cave there, and there indeed is just a cave formation appearing out of the ground, like from a hill or something. It's hard to tell from where you are. And he says like I haven't seen anyone come in and out since I sent that missive back to the capital, or to Edwin rather. So if they're still in there, I don't know how many. So far, I've only seen at least 3 or 4 people go in, but no one's come out. And that was like day or two ago.
Okay.
He's like, I'm not much of a fighter, so you're gonna have to go in on your own probably. And then it's at
Alright.
this point on the other side of the cave, uh, the other three, come up to this thing, and I don't know if you guys just walk up. What do you guys do? Do you walk up to this cave, or do you just hide in the bush as well?
Like the rest of us?
Yeah, the rest of you, because you're coming up to where this cave is, and it's like about an hour away from the main village, basically.
I'm gonna stay in the bushes.
All right. How the hell do you see your character's name, Core?
Ibith.
Okay, what is Ibith gonna do? Is he and or she? Because I don't actually know.
He.
He gonna stay with Bormos in the brush?
Sure.
Rocco, what are you gonna do? You see the two of them kind of just when you get close to the cave, kind of sit down in the brush, basically looking out at the cave. What are you gonna do?
I guess I'll join them in the shrubs.
All right, Sieg,
Bush.
do me the three of you roll me a stealth check, and Sieg, you can as well, but you also can give me a perception check as well.
All right.
Feeling pretty
Fucking
stealthy.
stealth chick. Oh yeah, right. I get.
Get +4 on stealth. Good job. Is that a level 1 spell or is that a 0 spell?
It's a level 1 spell.
All right.
One.
Okay, so you're gonna lose an MP for that, just so you know.
Yep. Too bad you still didn't do great on that stealth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, Sieg, you're sitting here looking at this cave, and then you hear this odd sound from the other side, and you look over. You see a human with a really long white beard and a blue pointy hat, and you see a creature you've never seen before sitting beside him.
What the bloody hell?
Can you roll me a history check again?
Oh yeah, sure. Roll the one of the skills I don't have.
No, that's not good enough. You have no idea what the hell that is. All you recognize is that there's a human sitting next to him.
Yeah,
You don't see out of character. You don't see the tiny cat boy.
Oh. Yeah, yeah. Rolled very well on that.
There seem to be the two of them seem to be scouting out the cave as well.
Okay.
And while you're figuring out what you want to do, the three of you also give me a perception check to see if you can see Sieg at all. And I'm gonna roll for the guy that's there with you.
Oh, would you
I
look
mean,
at that?
they're gonna see.
Okay,
me
he
no
got
matter
pretty good. So
Wait.
Rocco and yeah,
Feeling pretty good about his roll.
all three of you definitely see Sieg, but none of you see the other guy that's with him.
Is the other guy stealthing?
Yes, that's what the
That's weird.
1d20 was for.
Fair
But
enough.
he
Even
has
with a nat 20, I can't see him.
that's not a nat 20.
Dark auto successes.
Yeah.
It's also
Oh,
That you have a +10 to perception, dude.
flap.
fun fact. Nat 20s are not auto successes on skill checks.
Yeah, they're not on skill checks. They're not auto successes. Even if you roll a 1, it doesn't mean you get a failure either.
Okay.
Yeah, so all of you do see. I don't know. See, explain what your character looks like.
He's wearing kind of like purplish and black and white clothing around his right arm. He has what looks to be some kind of banner that's been completely wrapped around, torn up, probably. Can't really see it probably at the moment. Black hair,
Oh.
and he's just looking directly. He looks towards you guys. Being
Brief
about
question.
6'4".
Yeah, so you guys all look at him, and then he looks all at you. He looks at the two of you, and you just kind of like cross-eyed. You're just like,
I don't know what to do anymore.
Brief question. Um, do they have cover of some sort? Because you kind of can't stealth without cover unless you have hide in plain sight.
It's just like a brush, basically.
Are they? Oh. Hmm. Cool. Are you okay? I guess you're engaging Rocco.
I'm just gonna make myself look scary.
I mean,
do
you
have
don't
to
even
make-
need to cast that to make yourself look scary. You have illusions to do that.
Well, that is an illusion to do that.
Fair.
Uh, do I have to make a will save?
No,
No,
he
it's a level
just
0
he just
spell.
gains a DR cold iron against you.
Oh.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of creepy looking insane fairies floating around him.
Don't waste all of your spells. Remember, you only have a limited amount of MP.
Conflict Ray aspect is level 0, isn't it?
It's 0.
Oh, it's 0? Okay. Listen, I don't know the illusionist spells. That's the one spell list I don't actually use.
I'll let you know
Wow, what a
what they
pleb.
are. Yeah, I just cast that to make myself intimidating and scary.
Alright,
Yeah,
you
oh,
do that, and
okay.
like, it takes like, what, like, how long is round? 6 seconds? So like 24 seconds, it goes away again.
That is correct.
I just look at unamused by
4
it.
rounds
I
or
think
until
that-
damage.
Yeah, so
so
literally
24
24 seconds, and then it disappears. So you make yourself look scary for 24 seconds, and then it disappears.
I just he casts
We
that
don't
right
know
from
these
me.
people, yeah?
I just look at him unamused, like,
We don't know these people, yeah?
You do not know him, no.
Current
They,
distance?
they don't see you, but he kind of looks over and is like, do you happen to know those guys, Sieg?
no, I don't fucking know those people.
Well, I kind of recognize one of them, and he points to the Hume. See that Hume there?
Yeah, the old
Edwin's
one?
mentioned him. He's met him before.
Oh, yeah, the one that tried to cast a spell and doesn't
Yeah.
really work. It's very frightening.
Yeah,
What's the,
I
current distance?
don't think they're enemies. I don't know if you know what's been going on in Iblis. He points to Bormos. Like that's what's known as a Sikh. It's a race of people who we thought had gone long extinct.
Oh, the giant chubby.
And then he points in another direction, but you can't see. He's like, I don't know what that is. And he points at you, Ibith.
Well,
but
if he
but-
points him out, then that means it's easier to tell.
It doesn't affect the DC. Also,
Fine.
what's the current distance?
I'm just gonna give it to you in feet because no need to do it in squares. It's like 20 feet from each other.
Okay.
So- So the guy he's talking to currently, like, we can't see.
Yeah, no, he's like hiding in like the shadows, and he's just talking
That
to him.
is one thing. Making noise is neg 10 to stealth. He should be apparent if he's speaking.
Let's see. What did you guys get for perception?
I got 20.
Only Rocco would be able to see him then.
Really? With I didn't see him with that freaking 19, was it?
No.
Jeez.
Okay, well, on top of that, if I can see him, how far is he away, and how far is 3 squares?
That's 30 feet.
So can I see him
Yes.
within 30
You can
feet?
you can hear him. You can't see him because Seek is kind of also blocking him right now.
So I wouldn't be able to use this.
Well, that's a weird one to use.
I mean,
Calm
he's
down.
not doing
No.
any of those things, so I don't know why you would bother doing that. Again, it also only lasts for 24 seconds.
Cool. I'm not going to bother rolling the acro on this because I can't fail. Ibith like leaps out of the bushes, pole vault style, lands on the opposing side of not Rocco. Sieg, is it? Yeah, Sieg.
see.
And just has his glaive pointed at him. He's like, state your name and purpose.
The bloody fucking hell! What's a kid doing here?
He's like, answer the question, and points the spear at you again.
Oh, that's adorable. He thinks he's threatening.
Whoa. Whoa, hold on. Listen.
No, don't.
Maintain, it's a non-lethal attack.
It doesn't matter.
No, yeah, he doesn't like being spoken down to. Jesus Christ, I was not expecting a crit,
Yeah,
though.
no, fuck that crit. No, screw the dog. He's attacking.
Already happened.
Hold on. Ibith, what's your CMD, Ibith?
Is he trying to grapple me in some way?
Yeah,
Don't
basically.
make me don't make me blind you for 4 rounds. I will do it.
Is the other person visible now?
Now that you're on the other side of Sieg, yeah.
Okay. Do they have? They would have to move towards me first because I'm 10 feet away because reach.
That
Uh,
he just kind of gets in between you and Sieg is like, hold on, whoa, 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 stop. Wait, hold on.
We'll say he stops like drawing just a light amount of blood from your neck, but not actually, damage. It's like what?
It's like, listen, if
bloody
if
fucking
if
child.
if you're from where I think you are, I don't think we're enemies. The two of us are from the capital of Evil East. If
God
you've
damn, that
heard
child
of
has
it.
a bloodlust.
He twirls the spear and slaps it on the ground. Not slaps it, you know what I mean, like a freaking
Uh,
flagpole, effectively. Like state your name and purpose.
I'm assuming you were here for the same reason you are. After your new place got attacked, Edwin told me to track some of the Humes that attacked you, and I found them here. I assume you just found them wandering around this forest area. I'm
The
assuming
child
it's
narrows
somewhere
his
near one
eyes.
of your villages, from what Edwin tells me.
The child narrows his eyes. He's like, "Wow, you guys are really bad at freaking responding to questions." Name and purpose.
Uh,
I just look at the child, still the most unamused look.
He glares back at you.
I just look at him, just like there's like no glare. I'm just kind of looking at you like, yeah.
Yeah, this is the most murderous intent you've ever seen from a child.
Yeah.
give me an intimidate check.
I'm not very intimidating, but I will anyway.
It will.
Yeah, I mean, Lux, how's your wisdom is the question. No, he's not.
He is not very intimidating. The guy you're talking to just trying really hard to make friends and is trying to not be a super. You're super adorable. He's trying not to hide it real well.
You know what I'll do? I'll just
Yeah.
go. Sig will turn its head for a second, and then look back at you and go, scary intimidation on you.
Yeah, there's a freaking knife to your throat. He's not. No.
Yeah, he's not intimidated at all.
Oh,
He's just it's like, Seek, please stop. We might be able to use these guys as allies, for God's sakes. We might not have to go to. Might have to go for backup back at the capital.
use. You said use. That makes it sound more like you're trying to use them as a fucking tool. Dear
Okay, well
God,
then
man.
they can help us. Whatever. Edwin said I wasn't the best wordsmith.
Hell
Uh, Yeah, freaking. What's this other dude look like again?
He's just a human, or a hume.
Cool.
He's in what you would assume from seeing Herrig's entourage, basic thief attire.
Cool. Freaking.
He says like, I'm not a fire. I'm just a spy. Was sent out by Edwin because I'm good at what I do. All
A
right.
spy, you say? No, I'm kidding. He says, "Well, you guys make really lousy first impressions." Then he freaking cartwheels back over.
You
to
say
the
that,
party.
but you also tried to murder us.
Well, yeah, that was the intent.
Listen,
Like, I-
can we put this down to a hush? I don't know if anyone in that cave is actually listening to us or not.
He shrugs.
He looks back to see if anyone's come out of the cave. No one's come out of the cave yet.
He's like, yeah. He's like, yeah. You say I looked like I was going. That's because I was. I thought you were with them. What do you?
Uh,
Does Sieg still have a knife to his throat?
No. I guess a knife is a weird way to say. Too.
A
It's a glaive.
blade to his throat?
Yeah, it was a glaive. No, he has taken it away. I maintain he drew blood. He just didn't cut deep enough for it to do
yeah.
damage.
Bormos and Rocco, do you guys come over at this point?
Fucking blood
Yeah.
child.
Indeed.
Yeah, what's going on over here?
All right, listen. I can give you some information. I've been staking out this place for a day or two. All I know is that whoever these people are, they're the ones who attacked the place you have in the desert, and after you guys basically removed them from removed them from your home. Some of them retreated, and I followed a group of them, and they ended up here. I don't know if this is like a base for them or why they're here, but I haven't seen anyone come out, so they're most likely still in there. Now, you guys can join up with my friend here, Sieg. He was given a job by Agris to scope out the place more in depth than I'm allowed to. And let's be honest, it's a win-win in your case. You keep them away from wherever your villages are, and uh, we find out what the heck's going on with these guys. If you could, please leave maybe one or two of them alive so we can interrogate them. That'd be great.
Okay.
Mhm.
I use disguise self, and I grow a foot taller and like 60 years younger than I appear, and my ginormous beard and white hair
I mean, you don't even
all
need to
like
you don't need to
retract
cast
and
a spell.
shrivel.
You don't need to cast a spell for that because since you're an illusionist, you can just use your veil pool to cast disguise self on yourself. Although I think it's shorter than disguise self.
I think
Disguise self's 40 minutes.
yeah, I believe the Veil Pool I think just functions as the spell. Just saves mana.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
would.
I'm like a foot taller, and I'm like super jacked, and I say sounds like a job for Rocco.
It actually lasts way longer. It lasts an hour per level.
Oh, there you go. So I'm gonna be 60 years younger, so I'm gonna be like 25, 30 years old, and I'm gonna just be like super stunning and
Yeah.
like have short hair, and my beard retracts into my face, and I grow a foot
we
taller,
were-
and I'm like super ripped.
If we
I
were
just
one
look at
level
you-
higher, it could affect
I-
your voice too, but it does not.
I look at you. I'm like, you know, that's really not gonna do anything. It's still scrawny and old.
Uh, I mean, you need a will save. Or no, there's no save. You don't know that.
He just did it in front of me.
There's no
But I'm
difference from him
actually-
doing that and doing the inverse in front of you. For all you know, he could have been a young dude who looked like an old man.
I mean, you literally just cast another spell on me.
It wasn't a spell.
It's
Well, oh no, I mean, but you know,
What he
cast
just
it
did
on
was
himself.
not a spell and has no components.
Okay, but I'm trying to explain here. He already once did something that was already spell-like, which was,
Yeah,
do
again,
the faith
you don't
thing.
have a reason to not think he was already under a spell, making him look old.
Yeah, no.
all right.
Uh,
He says, "Okay, I'm gonna head back to the capital now. Can you guys play nice?" And he looks at Seek, please. He's like, "These guys are our allies. We don't want Agris and Edwin breathing down our necks."
I whispered to tell that to the bloody fucking piranha child.
Oh, I should mention with that intimidate, being a smaller size category is a neg 4, meaning that was technically a -1 intimidate.
Yep.
So it's like they're like, I will destroy you, and then it's just like,
Yeah.
Listen. We have an agreement with them, Sieg.
He's a kid of
We
action,
don't
he's not
search for
old.
wherever their villages are, and we help them out, and then they help us out. So please, just play nice with them. It's your
"I
job,
will,
remember.
Jesus." Yes, I know.
All right, I'm gonna head back to the capital and give my report, and we'll send some people your way. If you could stay at either Sieg here can stay at the cave until our reinforcements arrive, or you guys can stay. I don't care, but like, try not to murder each other, please.
Ibith says, I shall, what's the word? He stammers and actually looks like he's confused for a moment. Restrain myself.
As he looks towards scene, just does like the whole cut in the neck motion.
All right, and it's like
I
Sieg.
can see the kid doing it.
Sieg, remember, you'll get paid more if you can at least keep a couple of them alive. Bonus points if you can find someone who's leading them.
I know, I ain't.
Wait, Ibith is like, wait, we have to leave him alive? Oh.
I look at the child, like, no bloodlust.
What?
He
I
says,
have no idea.
"All right, well, I'll see you later." He vanishes into the shadows of the brush.
Ibith
Shadow
waves.
realm.
Goodbye.
All right, so now you have this cave, and no one's come out while you're having this conversation.
All right.
Alright, I guess we'll head
But
on
if
to-
everyone's looking at the cave, can I get you all to make me a perception check?
Yeah.
Okay.
How big is the cave?
the mouth of the cave is probably like 20 feet in diameter. Actually, no, that's too big. Like 10 feet in diameter. Um,
10 feet?
if I had to, it's
How long?
actually
Is it?
no, because it
Or
would
do
have
I
to
not
fit bigger.
know?
It's actually no, it is actually 20 feet in diameter. So like from the bottom of where it reaches to all the way around, it's 20 feet across and 20 feet high.
And that, like, I can see the back and stuff. Like,
No, you can just all from where you are, you can only see the mouth of the cave. I'm waiting on you just to roll perception there, Rocco.
right. Sorry, I was just depending on spell or not.
No, you can't see inside the cave right now from where you are.
Yeah, I was thinking about secret doors.
All right, Ibith, you don't really can't see from here.
That's all right.
But everybody else, you can see that at the mouth of the cave, it looks there's something red at the mouth of the cave.
If it's like, so we going in there, or I mean,
Hey, we're going in. Jeez. And
I want to go in, but I asked to see if everybody else wants to go in.
it,
Ah.
1 second, 1 second. And he dramatically rubs his hand together, and then and then he casts mage armor.
All right then. Well, so. Okay,
Rocco,
I have
I'm
a
just
question
assuming
for
that you already
two.
have mage armor cast on yourself when you
Why
reach
the
the cave.
bloody
Here,
hell
hold
do you have a bloodthirsty child with you?
Hey, I'm not a child.
How old are you?
Like 9.
You're a child.
I mean, by all
I'm gonna use that and tell him that he's my adopted son.
He mutters to himself. He's like, "Child,
no, you don't hear him say that, because he's using a spell for that.
No. The response to 9 is a child was, I'm a child that almost lobbed your head off.
See, by all looks to him, he looks like a human, except he's got what looks like a cat ears sprouting out of his head and a tail.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like,
Typical Goku-looking person.
bloody hell, I'm probably gonna need a drink after this.
Like, man, you people are weird.
That's the bloodthirsty child.
Bormos, what are
Anyways,
you
let's
doing
move
as they're
on.
having this odd conversation between each other?
Like, what are you
Sorry, are we in the cave?
No, you're not. You
We're
can walk up.
deciding if we want to go in the cave.
Okay. I'll just start going into the cave myself.
So all of you are having this conversation. Bormos just kind of stands up and just starts walking towards the cave.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Should we go with him or?
Nah, it's fine. If he triggers the traps, he triggers the traps.
Let's go. Come on, we have a job to do.
He's like, fine, but I'm not walking in planet.
I mean,
I will
Said
walk
you
about 20 feet back from the party.
All right, Bormos, since you're the first one to reach the cave, actually I don't know. Do Seek have dark vision? I don't think they do.
Yeah, low light vision.
Low light vision, yeah. So you can only really see a little bit into the cave, but when you get to the entrance to the cave, you look down, and that all that red stuff, it's clearly it's blood, but it's been dried blood.
Okay.
You think you can see something kind of in the cave, but you're not sure what it is exactly.
Can I see farther?
What are you casting torchlight on?
My staff.
Do you just put your staff in towards the cave?
Kinda, yeah.
When you step
So, like,
beside Bormos and shine your light into the cave, there is monsters littering this cave floor, and they're all dead, and there's blood everywhere.
Oh, I guess now's a good time to mention that I have scent. I'm gonna assume it smells kind of bad.
It smells pretty bad. It smells like it's been like this for maybe 3 or 4 days. It's a little bit dry, but it's still starting to smell pretty bad. Unlike out of character, unlike the monsters you guys have come across before, where when you would defeat them, they would turn into mist. These guys' bodies are still here.
Yeah, it was like, who the frick just leaves corpses all over the place? Jeez,
You do not detect any magic, Rocco.
Yeah, bloody fucking
I mean,
hell, look at all these
I
corpses.
I don't know. These guys are considered technically monsters are mostly considered magical. Nah, they're not. They don't detect any magic in this case. Uh,
Well, looks like we
but
So
yeah. So
can
you
we like go up to like one of the corpses that's near, or I guess I can, and like can I like inspect it?
yeah. Once you enter like the center of the cave, your thing basically lights up the entire cave.
Like my torchlight?
Yeah, your torchlight lights up basically the entire cave. You do see that there's something odd at the back of the cave. It looks like there's like a wall that's been like knocked out, like it's been like crumbled in, and there's like a passageway there. Are you gonna look at any of these monsters?
Yeah, I wanted to look at one of them, the
Uh,
one that was like probably closest to me.
all right, give me since you're looking. What do you want to know about them?
Um, well, if there's anything of like value or use on him, for one.
No, most of the monsters that are in here are red panthers and uh, goblins, like weak monsters. They don't have anything on them, and if they did, they've
Okay.
been basically taken from them. Can you actually, if you're inspecting them, can you roll me a heal check, anyways?
A heal. Uh, there.
Uh, most of these monsters look like they've been hit with like swords, and there's an arrow kind of sticking out of one of them. So whoever did this, it wasn't like a monster on monster attacks. People actually came and killed these monsters.
Do we
One of
have
them,
any means of? Oh,
there,
sorry. Go ahead.
you actually look around and you see something in like one of the corners, and there's a. You won't know what it is because you don't know tactics all that well. But it's trying to print a picture for you for this. It's a kind of like a bull demon, and it has an axe sitting beside it, and this thing has been cut in half, like through its stomach at like an angle, and it's
And the
if
axe is beside it.
yeah, but it's like 3 times your size, and you won't be able to carry it anywhere. And it looks like it's also been broken as well. Like it tried to swing,
Whoa.
like it tried to swing at something, and like the metal in it's been broken. And also, since you're looking at this thing too, its organs are coming out of it because it's been cut in half.
Oh yeah, it's a white skin. That's what it is.
Yes, that is what it is.
Just for the record, freaking Ibith is just using very large hops to bounce over these rather than getting anywhere near any of the corpses.
Ew, 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 ew.
Yeah, it looks like he's playing hopscotch if it weren't so morbid.
Morbid hopscotch. I love
It's
it.
extremely morbid hopscotch.
Yeah. So the rest of the monsters aren't really rotting, but that guy certainly is because his body's been opened up.
Is there like, is the part of the cave that's like in the back that's like caved in? Is there any way to like work as a team and like
It's
unveil?
it's not caved in. It looks like it's been like there's like an opening at the back basically, but it looks like
Oh,
it looks like it looks like it was part of the cave, and then someone like knocked out like a wall that was hidden.
so like we can enter it if we choose to.
Yeah.
Um, I asked the group if anybody's considering going back there.
We have
This
a
generally
job
is
to
it.
do. We're gonna have to.
Investigation.
Sounds like Rocco's leading the way, so I guess I'll go first.
Yeah, I would. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
you
the
gonna
one.
make the child go first?
Yeah, of course. I mean, you're bloodthirsty. You'll kill anything.
All right. You enter into this patch with Rocco, and it goes farther than your torchlight can actually see. Do you just continue to walk down just normally? You gonna try and be sneaky? What you gonna do?
I look
Uh,
back to see if anybody's following me.
I would be right behind you with my taking my sword out just in case.
How far in do you go before doing that?
Mm, I would say about 10 feet.
You don't see Ibif then. Ibif's following like 20 behind.
Okay.
Of course.
Oh, I guess I should also mention I'll cast Torchlight for myself on my glaive.
I have a lantern and some oil, so I got that. So I'm fine.
Bormos, who are you gonna follow behind? You gonna follow behind the now buff wizard, or are you gonna follow Ibith?
Ibif stays at the back.
Um, I'll get behind the buff wizard.
All right.
That's Rocco.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good
Okay.
decision.
So you travel about like 4 or 5 minutes, and you see something odd up ahead. There's actually looks like there's torchlight up ahead, and
As
you
in
can
the spell, or as in,
and it's not, no, it's like actual like red torchlight, like fire burning torchlight. And you actually hear voices up ahead.
How far ahead? Like,
Um,
would I be able to? Can I use a perception?
make a
to see if
perception.
I can-
Since you're in the front, make
Yeah.
a perception check to see how far you would be. You can hear them about 60 feet ahead of you.
So, am I the only one that can hear it?
I'm
Well,
right-
you're
I'm
in the
right-
front, so
I
you're the
would
only.
be
You're
right
the one that
behind
notices it first.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna like make a hand gesture to like let everybody know to like stop.
All right. Well,
Turn
Bormos
around.
stops, and then a few seconds later, the other two catch up to you, and you just notice that you're just stopped there.
Yeah. Guys, I like I'll let them know that I can hear something up ahead, and if they want, they can come with me, and I'll try to stealthily get closer so I can hear like the full conversation.
Yeah, I'll be right behind you.
All right. Whoever is following Rocco, roll me a stealth check.
Is it like around a corner or like down
It-
a corridor?
No, it's straight ahead.
I
okay.
cast.
You're in a
the
corridor
ranger
basically at
spell.
this point, so it's just straight ahead.
Yeah, so I maintain my 20 feet back.
All right.
But
Oh
yeah.
crap! I only got 13.
Okay. Anyone else who's following him, roll a stealth check. Bormos, are you gonna follow in behind them too, or are you just gonna wait for Ibith to catch up to you?
But he doesn't catch
Well,
up.
I mean, are you gonna follow Ibith when he's
Yeah.
20 feet ahead, or the 20 feet ahead of you?
No, I'll just follow the rest of them.
All right, roll me a stealth check then.
Okay.
And I'm going to roll some things to see
Spooky.
when you guys get close enough to see if they hear it.
So was our stealth maintained? Like how?
Well,
close
I'll let
did
you
you
know
get?
in a second here.
Okay.
You don't know in character.
Oh,
Mhm.
10-4.
Let's see.
Character, you're like, I'm stealthy as frick, boys.
Also, blend wouldn't help you in this case, Rocco, because it's sound and not sight.
Oh, okay.
So don't worry about that. All right. Well, I'm glad
Okay, I'll give
other
myself
people
the-
are. Rocco, when you get about 30 feet, you're starting to see this torchlight get brighter and brighter, and you can start to hear the conversation. See, you can
Okay.
hear it as well. Bormos, it's kind of hard because other people are in the way. Sounds weird.
Okay.
Uh,
That's fair.
He says, you hear voices like, "Man, I can't believe we found this place. Can't believe they just left it lying in a monster's den of all places. It's a pain in the ass to kill the guys." Like, yeah, but did you see the priest leader? He freaking cut that guy in half. Man, I'm glad we don't have to go up against him. And then Rocco, are you still gonna have your torchlight on at this point?
Good question.
Because that's gonna make it
And-
harder for you to stealth up as well.
That's right.
The spell's dismissible, so you can just, stop.
Yeah, I'll stop it. But so like the other torchlight, like I can still.
You can see
See,
the torchlight
yeah.
ahead, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I dismiss my torch.
Yeah, when you get about, I'll actually drag you guys over here. Ibith, you're not actually there right now because you're further behind. But I'll drag you all over here. And you want to go to the bottom. Nope, I can't see anything because I didn't give you guys a sight on your tokens.
Oh God. Brother.
Has sight. Boop.
Excuse me.
Uh,
So that's what I can see.
no, you should be able to see things. Hold on. Oh, you should be able to see this because it says. Oh, I don't have all players see light here. Why isn't this popping up? It should. Maybe I have to have has sight on it. Maybe.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah, that's the reason.
Can see.
So the two knights there are the ones that are talking.
There's a
can't
lot
see
of talking
anything.
going on. There's more than just them, but they're the two you can hear right now.
Hey, I can't see anything. Everything's still.
Don't worry, I haven't fixed your tokens yet. I'm fixing other things.
Oh,
I'll just fix those for right now. You're also looking at a wall right now because of the way I've done this. Has sight.
Oh yeah, I should probably.
Has sight. And you already have the thing. Alright, now all of you should be able to see, right?
Yep.
It kind of... See, it's going to be hard for you because you're kind of at a corner. And Rocco, as you get closer, you can hear the conversation more, and then when you get to about the entrance of here, and Seeker, you behind Rocco is Bormos behind Rocco first.
I would be rock.
Okay, so let's do that, and you're not exactly there yet. The one of the knights just like stops, like, it's like, did you hear that? I wonder if another monster came in. He's like, do you want to go check it out? And I was like, just all right. So Rocco, you have basically one surprise round before they start coming towards you, because you see one of the knights turn around towards where you're coming up to. What are you gonna do?
I'm looking here.
Oh dang, I forgot to give my character traits. Whoops.
I'm looking to see if I have anything that's able to like make an illusion. So like we're clearly in an entrance, but like
Your style and image.
no.
That's about all you could have access to at this point.
How far away is this person from me? When I still have. Okay. And we're in a corridor, right? So would I have enough time to back out and like go around the corner? Or am I like in this hallway? Hello?
Hello.
Sorry, I had myself on mute. This is what's all just basically one hallway. There's nowhere to really hide.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, it's dark down the hallway, but you're gonna be really hard pressed to try and hide. Like, if he walks down the hallway, he'll literally be like 5 feet away from you.
To be fair, blend would allow it. You'd need a crazy good roll though.
Yeah.
But they would be able to see the people behind me potentially, though.
I mean, they'd be able to see you as well. So yes.
Surprise, motherfucker.
What should I do here? Kind of like in a bind.
Well, I'm
You know
gonna
what I
give
mean?
you 15 seconds to decide.
You mind if I move one square to the right since I'm small? Or can I not occupy?
I mean, is your character considered to be small-sized?
How does vanish work? I have disappear, but it says functions like vanish, but I don't know.
I think that disappear only works for a number of rounds, though, right?
4.
Yeah, so it lasts for 20 hours. So you could technically disappear and then go around the corner if you wanted to into the room.
I think
For-
I would
for about like 24 seconds, and then everybody else would see you.
Why is my MP showing wrong?
I'm just wondering if it, like 8 squares, that's like 80 feet. So if he approached it to see the hall, and I went and did that, I don't know if I'd have enough time to do it, right? Without being seen. I'll go for it.
All right. So you can move up to 3 squares then if you want. So
And
you can either end up there or end up there.
yeah, I'll stay here.
All right, Sieg, what are you gonna do as Rocco vanishes?
Just like sigh, like bloody fucking.
You
boy.
hear someone slowly walking towards you as he vanishes.
Yeah, great. Yeah, do this. To
I'm
me.
gonna be asking all of you this, so start thinking.
Uh, well, I guess I'm gonna prepare using Earth Rend if or when he gets close enough.
All right, Bormos, what are you gonna do?
Um, uh, I'm. Is that a narrow hallway?
It is, yeah. So Sieg is kind of in the way right now.
How
Yeah.
tall is the ceiling?
How tall is the ceiling? Ah, 20 feet. To put it
Oh
to
my
put it into
God.
feet.
If you said squares are 10 feet, so it's so annoying.
Mhm. To be fair, it'll take them a while to get to you. Anyway.
Will do the enemies see me?
No, they don't see
Yeah.
you yet.
Okay. I guess I'll attempt to stealth into the room.
All right, so I'll just keep your normal stealth then. Sieg, are you gonna move out?
Okay.
Well, it'll be pretty hard because the entire room in front of you is lit up, so you won't be able to do it very well.
Mhm.
Um,
Oh, creating the hiccup start.
Yep.
Jesus.
all right. Sieg, are you still just gonna stand right there and wait for him to get into range of you?
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
that's the best I can do at the moment.
You've already taken
I
your
should have
changes.
casted. I should have stayed and casted Haunting Mists.
Well, it's too late now. You can do that next turn. Bormos, you're not gonna be able to get into that room because Sieg is taking up the rest of this tiny corridor that was made.
I mean, he can go past me. He can. It's not impossible.
I mean, he's
for him
pretty
to
big.
go
I mean,
past
if you
me.
want to, you could go in front of Sieg with that, or you could actually you could double move if you wanted to. So if you want to, you
Can
could.
I jump over acrobatics and jump over him?
The ceiling in this corridor is not gonna allow you to do this.
Okay.
Sad face.
Also, the DC to jump over a person, assuming Sieg is, let's say, 6 feet tall, would be 24.
If you want, if
Okay.
Sieg lets you run by him, you can.
I mean, I'll let him move out of the way. I'm waiting. He can get in front. But he might be in the way of Earth Rend when I'm preparing it.
I mean, Sieg, you could tell him to just wait if you wanted to.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'll tell him to wait. I mean, I'm fucking.
You can
I'm
hold
just
your
saying-
you can hold your turn for right now, Bormos, and wait until
Okay.
until things happen.
Yeah. I want
Alright, Avith, are you just gonna stand out behind everyone too, while you're slowly walking up towards them?
I mean, technically, right now I'm 20 feet behind him. I'll hold an action to frickin' Deadly Lancer at the dude once he gets into Sieg's whatever range.
I should be more specific. The hallway is only like 10 feet tall.
That's fine.
The room is
Also-
20 feet tall.
That's alright. I'm not intending to jump over Sieg, because you don't have to move very far for Lancer. I'm just jumping 1 square forward
Alright.
instead.
So this guy over here, he starts moving
Yeah.
here, and he like looks down the hallway. He gets one more space forward.
Now seems
Uh-huh.
like a good time to Lancer.
Yeah. I'll move up a bit and just say surprise as I.
He's like,
throw-
ah, shit, intrude, and then you attack him.
Yeah. Okay. So that don't ignore the attack. It's a. Yeah,
It's
he
a
has to make
reflex save?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 19 damage, half if he succeeds.
Sure. Hope you have his CMD on hand because you know.
Hold on. No, I'm looking at the wrong things. I want this one.
I hope he likes. I hope the knight likes the worst save he has.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, he still has the minus from the last time you guys fought the knights. He
I
definitely does not
murdered
have a
his knight.
-6 to strength and dexterity.
Oh, those poor knights did not know what was coming.
Nope, he fails it.
How
Yeah,
much,
so he takes 19 earth damage right out the gate.
How's a 45 do against this knight's CMD?
It's too high. It's way too high.
Well, I need to know by how much.
His CMD is 18.
Okay, so
Also, fucking a 45? What the hell? How are you getting at 31?
do you really want to know?
Yes, I want to know because that seems way too high.
Okay. Dragoon add their level to acrobatics checks, which is 4.
Uh-huh.
Dragoon automatically acts as though they have the run feat, which is another 4. Dragoons always act as though they are running when they get a running they always act as though they have a running start, and Mithra have a sprinter trait that gives them another 4 when they run, which brings us up to
12.
12. Bahamut Legs trait is another 4. Mithra have a racial for another 2, which brings us to a miscellaneous bonus of 18. 4 ranks, 3 class skill,
Yep.
and 6 dex mod.
Why do you like just like to break all the characters?
It gets worse because I'm not freaking done, but I didn't want to be ridiculous.
Yeah, because this isn't ridiculous enough.
So that beats by 27, which means I get an additional +2 on the attack roll, an additional 3d6. Cool.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Yeah, the attack roll is a 30. The damage on that's correct, other than the additional lancer damage, which is 14.
Is your weapon magical?
It is +1. Freaking input it in.
Alright, well that goes through his DR then. So, actually to be fair, he doesn't even have his weapon or shield out right now.
Flat-footed
Yeah.
frick boy.
I think we just murdered this one guy outright.
Yeah, it's like, ah, shit intruders, and then he's like, and he dies.
As like, fucking,
Does
like,
your other thing also hit people around him?
No, I didn't take any of the landings.
Alright.
I
So,
just picture like
so,
earth spikes coming out of the ground and just impaling him.
It's impaled from below by the earth, and then a freaking glaive to the chest.
alright,
So was this loud enough? Oh, I guess he did scream that there was intrusion.
Oh yeah. And
he
Yeah, oh, yeah.
he gargles so bad that it just starts spewing up blood as this tiny cat boy just stabs straight through him, and his
It
body's just sitting underneath him, just like spewing up blood everywhere. And then everyone just looks at the two of them like, what the fuck? And then I need you all to roll initiative.
Yeah, Ibiff whispers to freaking Sieg because Sieg was not telling me. He's like, that could have been you.
Rocco, don't forget when you're rolling for initiative to click your token.
Aw, 15. Yeah, I'm the one with a 7 initiative. I feel sad.
7.
Why isn't your HP appearing?
You have one more than me. Shut the fuck up.
I
you.
also rolled way better.
You can go burn in hell.
Ibiff is planning on it. No, I'm
Do
kidding.
not click your token there, dude.
Oh.
Bormos
So
needs to
close.
roll initiative if you're
On the
muted.
bright side, you're invisible for
So
another.
don't
3
click
rounds.
what I click?
No, you're fine. Before you click initiative, click on your token, and then it would just
Like
go. It
the-
would just go into the initiative then. So don't worry about it. I've added him already. All right. I add that guy in. Well, you guys gonna make light of this dungeon. I can already tell. How much damage did you do there, Core, with him, in total?
Just 27? No, 28. I freaking miscounted. Yeah. No, the macro was slightly off. It's 28 damage total. I think he's dead.
Hold on, I actually need to.
I think I kind of rolled maximum damage.
You said 28. You said. I actually lied. He actually survived somehow. I thought he was super dead.
Define survives, as in he's he's not unconscious, or is he's not dead?
He's not dead. He's
Okay.
very, very hurt, but he is not dead.
Oh, I was 1 day from retirement.
So yeah, now he does. So he can scream intruders as he's being murdered.
So nobody else knows that we're here?
No, they all
wouldn't
know
say
we.
that.
They all
just
know you're
said
here
it.
now. They don't.
Yeah.
He doesn't see you there because you're currently invisible right now. Let's
Take
see.
out a dagger and just jab him once and kill him. Enter the claw. Gigger.
Dagger? What are you talking about?
Let's see.
Just pulls out a dagger and just
Black
stabs him
mage,
once
black
in
mage.
the
I
neck.
can roll the
Yeah.
other knight.
I
What do I have?
Well, it's not your turn yet, so just hold on. Doing things.
I have a power staff.
Yeah, you do. Remember, it's lightning element.
Yes.
Power staffs are pretty good though.
This knight I need to roll for him, and then we'll begin.
I jabbed you in the face.
Boop. Okay, I think that's every one of the thing. So, Ibith, you're up first.
How did you do the
Corey, you're up
like
first.
the
Oh, I am.
measurement?
Okay.
Sorry, what, Rocco?
How did you do the measurements? Like you can see the
There's a, for you would be the 1, 2, 3, 4th tool down,
yeah.
and then just click that, snap to center, and then just drag. Click and drag.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. I can't go more than.
So yeah, but this guy is still alive, but he's spewing up a lot of blood right now.
Cool. Might as well. We're gonna leap at the next nerd this night here. Yep. So walk this distance, or run this distance, and then leap off the ground and land here for the stabs.
Give the child
Should I
stab.
do the thing?
Absolutely.
You think so?
You know, I love Dark
you think I
Knight's.
should do the thing.
I love Dark Knight's living dead ability.
Absolutely.
So
Okay.
I was
freaking
gonna
good.
give you a dazzling blade if I went first.
Well, he said I should do the thing, so I'm doing the thing. I activate Greater Quickening for the round, and I will add momentum on this jump.
I don't know what any of that means, so just tell me what
It
happens
gives
when
me
you do
more
it.
acro bonuses.
Great, because, you know, you needed that.
Yeah. More specifically, it's an additional 32.
Mm-hmm. Huh. I wonder if you beat it. With an 81 goddamn
81.
acrobatics.
Oh, yeah, I'm effective. By the way, Greater Quickening is effective haste. So, yeah, that's fun.
Man, that is... I forgot the Dragoons were super broken. I remember...
To be fair, it's in part from the being sub-time mage, but most of this is base Dragoon nonsense.
Plus, it's Vil did not understand the simple.
So, how much does an
simple
81
things.
buy?
Let's see. A...
I'm gonna guess 63? If it was 18?
62.
Oh, no difference there. Let's see. That's...
Actually, no,
additional
sorry,
plus-
63.
I knew it. An additional +7 on the attack roll.
I don't think you can miss him unless you roll a 1 at this point.
An additional 1 from haste. And then I'll roll the extra dice in a second here.
Yeah, you hit him.
And then that's an additional... You said it beat by 63, so 7 dice. Do I have anything else affecting that? I don't think I do.
So 35 damage altogether.
Um,
How dead is
I
he?
don't think this is a good question because I'm not sure because I know your weapon will go through his DR, but would his DR still activate with your
No,
other?
it's precision damage.
Okay. Man, I wish their ability gave them something that was a magical DR instead of just a flat DR.
Wait, what does it say it is?
It's it's just 2/dash, so nothing.
No, DR dash is nothing bypasses it. DR magic would be magic bypasses it. So yeah, he saves 2 HP from that.
Sweet. All right, so then they both have 2 extra HP then.
Cool.
Not that it's
We
gonna
like
matter
that.
because they're probably gonna be dead in 2 seconds. Um. So yeah. Ouch. Actually, it might actually be 4. What depending on. Nope. They need to be level 5 to get an extra DR. Uh. So Ibith, you're the only one that's close enough to see this. Uh. This guy up that's up in this corner. He's like, ah, shit, fuck this, and he runs off down the corridor.
Okay, what I miss?
You're the only one that'd be able to see it, but there's a guy at the top of this corridor, up here,
Mhm.
and he ran down that corridor that's there.
Neat. Coward.
Really?
So that thief.
Yeah.
That's
And then
left.
Rocco, it is your turn.
Um. Road. For my power staff, I have to be within probably 1 square. Right? So I'd have to move.
Your power staff, I think you can be within. Power staffs are 6, right? Or are they 3? I think they're 3.
What? And then get rid of my advantage too by attacking.
Yeah, it would. Yeah.
Well, I'll just see if I can hit him with
Who are you attacking?
this knight in front of me.
Oh yeah, go
The
ahead
right
then. See if you can hit him. It's to his touch, and their touch isn't exactly the greatest.
So I have to
Yeah.
roll touch first.
No, just roll the power staff on the combat at the bottom there.
I hope they like bad touch.
Um,
I think that guy's dead.
hold on. Why can't I?
So that like the attack 19 would be like I rolled a 19.
Yeah,
See if I hit him.
you hit him. You see Rocco suddenly appear, and lightning shoots from his staff and just electrocutes this guy to death.
Huzzah!
He just convulses and then falls on the ground.
Yeah. Yep, that figures.
And then it's that guy's turn. And you seem to be the murdering everyone there, Ibith. So I need to see.
You said I beat that acro by, was it 63?
63, yeah.
Cool.
Let's see.
Don't worry. If we fight a boss, I'll just start constantly using touch attacks on him until he gets blinded.
Sure.
Rocco, since you're the guest character, roll me a 1d3 for me.
1d3. Roll one.
Slash roll or
This-
slash R and then 1d3.
Oh. Slash R1.
All right, that makes
Ooh,
things.
sorry, 8:30
That makes
here.
it easier
Boy.
for me. Let's see.
The hell?
Let's see. What's he gonna do? He could do that. This guy's in the way of that. There's no point in doing that. You're not close enough to the cave. Let's just do that. That just makes things easier. 1, 2 plus 1 per level. There's sort of 4, so that'd be 4 squares. How far is he away from you?
Do I get to know what that dice roll was in conjunction to?
It was to choose what spells my black mages are using.
Uh,
Um, can you still cast spells, but they'd be at a minus to hit if they don't reach
No,
you, right?
range increment is absolute on spells.
I see. Well, he's not close enough to cast that on you then.
60 him.
Hmm.
And he's perfectly in stabbing range.
Stabby, stabby.
He's just gonna. I guess he'll just move there and then hold his the rest of his turn. C gets your turn.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Can I hit anything? Nope. So I'll guess I'll take a double move to move right over here.
how do we find out how much we can move at a time?
I'm sorry, what you cut out like half of that for me.
Oh, I was saying how do we find out how many squares we can move in a
If
turn?
You're a
you-
hume, so you can move 3 squares.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's in my turn. I can't really. Do anything
Okay.
else.
Well, when you get there, he casts a spell at you
Oh, okay.
because you got close enough.
What a jerk. God.
I don't know if I have that in his spell list or not. I should really add just all the spells that my black mages use, but that's okay. I believe it's just a touch spell, cause yeah, range touch.
Oh, it's a ranged touch. Okay.
So
cool.
boop. Oh man, that's not great. Does that hit your touch AC?
It matches barely.
Okay.
Oh wow, that's it. Oh man, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I'll just siphon HP from him.
So I need, first of all, you're going to take some damage. 1d6
Damage.
plus 2 plus actually that'd be 4 because that's what level they are now. Oops. That's not all the damage it does. So that's a total of 9 damage to you, Sieg. And I need you to roll me a
come on.
reflex save as he
Oh,
casts
reflex.
fire at you. You fail.
Okay. Barely. I rolled low.
So you just one round.
So my round I'm burning, and only for that round. Great.
Mhm.
All right. So 9 damage. All right. I'm gonna smack this bitch and get back my HP.
That says that's actually what I have for the save is wrong on here. Yeah, I know. It's still garbage.
You know what? I'm just gonna take off the 6 now. No, not 6. Bleh. It's 1d6.
Ibit, this knight steps up in front of you.
I immediate action step away. Fun fact, that's a thing Dragoons get as a talent.
Hey,
Yeah, I
come over
know.
here, boy.
All right.
Oh.
Then if you're gonna do that, then let's see. What can he do?
But indeed,
Damn.
can't move. He already took a free action to 5-step.
Okay. Sweet. Ooh.
Why don't I have those on here? Let's see. I don't think he can hit you with anything from where he is, which sucks.
Cackles and child.
He is definitely below half health.
I maintain that I was holding back with freaking my other character. But this one had too bad of stats for me to do that.
If I move, is that like action as well? Like I can't cast.
If you double move, you cannot cast. Moving
Double
is a
move
move
being
action.
like 6 squares.
Yeah, anything
can
more
move-
than 3.
You can move 3 without issue. If you move more than 3, you use your standard to move.
Okay, he's gonna do
Sounds good.
that. Does he have to, I don't think he has to be standing next to you to do these, so Ibith, let's see. He doesn't know he doesn't think you have that, so he'll do Yeah, he'll do that instead. I need you to make me a fortitude save.
Curious what
Actually,
you
no,
do.
wait. No, he can't do that because he has to actually hit you with it. God dang it.
Yeah,
Uh,
I was about to say.
yeah, no, he literally can't do anything, so he's just gonna, hunker down, and if he sees you step away, it's like, alright, fine, and he just stands there with his shield ready.
Wow, what a rude child. God.
It's almost like we're in combat and I don't like him.
Um, let's see. 5.
550
Again, you are 1 square too far away, so he's also just gonna ready an action then.
Oh no.
Uh, hmm. Chemist, can you do anything to help out this goddamn, uh-huh. For every 4 levels, so he has to be within at least 2 squares of him, huh?
Yeah, no. Haven't played a Dragoon in a while. I don't think I was originally even planning on being Speedster, but then this happened and my brain was like, you can't not.
You can't kill me now. I am God. I am the
Okay, how
dragon.
far can he throw that?
Dragon was one of my
close range.
choices. Was
He's
actually
not close enough to see unless he's pretty high level.
my other choice of character was a Azor dragon.
Sorry, no. You can use range increment on bombs. The range increment is 20 feet, and they are a touch weapon because splash.
Yeah, and if they're 20 feet, then that's 2. You have to be. You have to be 2
He'd have a
squares.
neg 6 to hit if he aimed there.
Oh yeah,
Neg 6 against Sieg as well.
yeah.
Or wait, no,
Yeah.
not sorry. Neg 4 on both of us, not neg 6.
Well, still though. Man,
Well,
I'm starting to feel like maybe
Sieg
the
is closer,
square
so, let's see. He has a neg 4, you said, to hit him?
system- Yeah.
Yeah, it's a touch attack though.
Well, he rolled a 1, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
no.
it doesn't miss anyway though. Bombs always land in adjacent squares when they miss.
Yeah, but it was a crit miss.
It doesn't matter. It's
Wow.
not like the bomb can't explode. It's a bomb.
1d8.
Lands in the one above him.
Alright, he has directed bombs, so it blows up in Sieg's face somehow still.
He would have to trigger that before throwing it, and it doesn't work on misfires.
Oh, it doesn't work on misfire. Then it would technically still.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it would still technically blow up on him, maybe. Because I think you have to make a
It
reflex
catch-
save, right?
Yeah, it doesn't hit either. You just get reflex saves to avoid taking half of the minimum damage.
Yeah, it doesn't matter though. I
The
told
If they
him one
fail
black-
to save, 5 damage. If they pass, 2.
I'm pretty sure that passes. This guy also has to make a reflex save. That I think fails, so the black mage actually gets exploded a little bit more.
I mean, it's 5 damage. He's probably fine.
Black mages do not have a lot of thing. Bormos, it is your turn. There is fighting going up ahead.
Okay, yeah, so,
Are you just gonna double move into the room?
yeah. That's
Yeah,
all I
the
can
one-
do.
The beautiful thing about Dark Knights is they have Living Dead, which is so freaking.
Do you want to be beside Ibith, or do you want to be? You can be behind Ibith, or you can be in front of Rocco.
I'll be beside him.
Okay.
a bit.
So big Seek just runs past you, Rocco, and just comes in the room.
Challenger appeared.
Hello.
And then Ibith, it is your turn.
Oh man, that's a
Slash
that's
ally.
a pizza. That's a pizza hairdo.
Sure. By the way, quickening is no longer active, so I am fatigued for the next round. Sorry, for the next minute. Slight penalty, but not a big deal. Let's see. Reason being, I have very few rounds of that, so I don't like to waste them. I will Deadly Lancer at the Black Mage. How
Come
much
on.
does a 38 beat the Black Mage's CMD by?
Which one are you aiming for?
This one over here.
Oh, okay, good.
It
'cause I
beats
need
it by 24.
this one.
But when you get close enough, he casts a spell at you.
That's fine.
I don't
takes
know if
dodge
that.
bonus.
I don't know if that affects your thing at all.
It doesn't. Also, fun fact: I get dodge bonuses when I, jump.
Mm-hmm. I don't think 11's
It
gonna hit you
misses.
regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah, it beats it by 24, by the way.
Yep. So beating by 24 means the attack roll is going to be increased by 3. So there's that, and it's going to get an extra 3d6. 16 damage
16?
total. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's good for him, I guess.
Yeah, nothing too crazy.
I mean, he's still alive.
Oh yeah, he's fine for now.
Yeah.
Rocco.
Okay, I'll take my move and said my range touches 3 squares.
Yeah. So you could hit the knight. Does Power Staffs doesn't have a thing on where he can still shoot it at anyone, right? But it just had negatives, right?
It's just negatives like all other weapons.
Yeah. So you could hit any of them, but you would have negatives to hit everyone except the knight.
I mean, it's a
Yeah,
touch
I'll
attack,
hit the
though.
knight.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
That was the wrong thing. You want to use your
Oh,
Power
sh-
Staff.
Sorry.
That
That's a spicy meatball.
might hit him. Does full defense add to touch AC?
It's a
No.
+4 dodge bonus to AC, so yes.
Okay.
Okay, well, unfortunately, for him, you still hit him with it,
Perfect.
and he takes 10. He gets touch his weapon with it, and he gets electrocuted through his weapon and his armor. See, this black mage is like, nah, I'm good.
Wow. Fuck off. I need to stab him. Let me stab him.
Actually, hold on. How close does it have to be to cast the spell on you?
Oh, he's casting another spell on me. I need to stab him. I want my HP back. I need to stab his bitch.
10 plus
I need to
11
stab him.
spell is 11. Actually, does he have?
I need to poke him with my sword.
He does. So it's 10 plus the little spell is 12. Okay, Siga needs you to roll me another reflex save.
Of course. Yep, nope. Whoa.
You fail. Let's see. Rocco, I also need you to roll me a reflex save.
Okay, and that's
It's
under
under
right
combat.
there.
I swear to God. I will
All right,
keep
so
stabbing this
Rocco,
asshole
you'll
for
take
this.
half of this, and Sieg, you'll take all of it.
Got another low roll, and I'm the one with the higher fucking saves.
X
Of course,
plus
fate has
4 plus.
fate has still adjured to
4.
me that I will always get hit,
His
no matter
intelligence
what.
is 4, right?
Oof.
It is. So, Sieg, you take 16 points of damage
Ugh.
as you explode,
Ow.
and Rocco, you take only 8 points of damage.
I'm gonna stab.
And
this
Sieg, you're
fucking
no
nerd.
longer burning, by the way.
Yeah, I'm stabbing this nerd.
All
Okay,
right,
my
well,
turn?
it's your turn, so.
Move up right here. Shadow Blade. This is he'll have to make a fort save to avoid it. So yeah, make a fort save.
Great. Fort saves are totally his best saves.
That's why I'm aiming him with it.
20.
Oh fucking hell! Okay, he takes half. Wow.
So he's gonna take, round it down, which would be 8.
Jesus Christ. Well, I guess I have to survive. I guess I have to do it. I guess I'll have to activate Living Dead for the next round. No matter what damage I take, it will keep me only at 1.
All right.
No matter what hits, I'll survive.
Knight's turn. But he stands in between you and the black mage.
I feel so offended.
And don't say that you can step aside, because you can't. Let's see. I mean, he doesn't know that you have that, so he is going to. I really should give them power attack as one of their options, but whatever. He's gonna attempt to swing at you with his sword. Does a 22 hit you?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
When did he move there?
A few seconds ago.
Did he provoke?
No, moving doesn't provoke. Remember, unless you've readied an action to stab him, it doesn't provoke.
He missed. Anyway.
He can't hit this tiny child for some reason.
I'll be back in just a second. My
Well, hold
sheet
on.
says
You're
my
getting
AC
you're getting
is
cast magic at again, so just hold on a
Sure.
second.
touch AC is 19.
All right. Let's see.
I'm
Also,
always
that would
confused.
definitely provoke.
Yes, it would. So he's just gonna take a step back. I mean, he could have cast
No.
defensively, but he'd rather not be the guy who's almost murdered 2 of the knights already. So rolling for touch. He misses, so that's the end of his turn.
I'll be away for a second. My sheet says my AC, but my AC is currently 3 higher.
All right,
But feel free to make me bounce around the place.
cool. So that would be 20. I mean, he's not. That's not. That's the thing that shouldn't be set. So,
Freaking white.
Let's
Freaking
see
black
if he
mages are
can-
my weakness.
let's see if he can hit that spot. I don't need a touch attack. I just need a normal attack. Well, it would be. Actually, it would be ranged anyway, so I'll just do this. Alright, yeah, that's good enough. The chemist rifles into his bags and throws something at the knight, and the bottle kind of breaks on him, so he takes 1 point of damage, but he also heals because it was a potion. He's just like, I told you to stop. He just looks back at him. He's like, I told you to stop throwing those at us.
Magic hand.
Someone remind me, cause fuck if I can remember. I can't remember. There's too many things. How much does a
Potion.
normal potion heal?
1d6 plus 1.
I guess he was a rookie chemist.
All right, so I'll just roll 1d6 then, cause he took 1 point of damage. Okay, the knight heals 5 points of damage, which really isn't gonna do much, but it's better than nothing. Actually, does
Ugh.
chemist have any interesting things like being able to throw multiple things at once?
I mean, if it's based off a cast, if it's based off the chemist, I don't know how chemists work, but if it's a, if it's a, maybe I can't remember if it's a item they throw, it gets a extra. Plus
Let's see. Chemical mixtures is not helpful because that just means you can create those. That means you can just create them. Yeah, that would have hit him, just barely though. Bomb. Okay, well, no. Let's see. What does this do? I will keep it in mind for next time. Actually, is he even hurt? No, he's not even hurt, so you can't do them anyways. Alright, that's all he can do. Bormos.
Okay. Can can I move over to the knight?
You can. If you go right there, you can attack him if that's what you want.
Yeah.
Alright, what are you gonna do? Remember, if you click on your token, I think if you click on your token, it should appear in the top left now if you wanna.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
back in this.
You got spell cast you and it missed
Cool. Spell? Okay.
from the black mage.
He's almost dead, right?
Yeah, he's almost dead, basically.
Okay. I guess I'll just attack him.
Alright. Are you going to non-lethally attack him, or are you just going to attack him?
Sure. Yeah, I'll do the full attack.
You can't because you move more than 3.
Okay, non-lethal then.
So yeah, I'm trying to remember because we made your character and I'm still confused by it. Hold on, I'm looking at the wrong spot. Do you want to attempt to demoralize things, or do you want to just non-lethally smack this guy with your mooring star?
Uh, just non-lethal.
All right, so if you click on your token, in the top left there should be two buttons by like the selector and stuff.
Yeah.
Just click the NL Morningstar.
Okay.
A 15 unfortunately is not going to hit him.
Oh. Okay.
And then Ibit, it's your turn. Ibit, since you probably spent, I'm just gonna say you've spent some time with Bormos. Bormos likes to attempt to non-lethally knock out all of his opponents rather than killing them.
Weird.
I like doing that. Don't judge me.
It's almost like he was selected for this mission for a reason.
Yeah.
I'll jump over the knight and stab the black knight.
Because I like my enemies to watch as I'm kicking the shit out of them.
Where are you gonna land is the question.
Oh, I can land here, no problem.
Don't you have a... Well, I guess, yeah, you could still stab him when you're on your way down.
That is correct. Also, Dragoon do have the option to shorten their reach. But yeah, I'm stabbing on the way down.
But you're not high enough level to do that, though, right?
That's a thing they get at like level 2.
Really? I'm thinking of Pathfinder, that's why. There's a
Anyway,
Dragoon
yeah,
archetype
just
that...
stabbing on the way down. I take
Alright.
an attack penalty.
Well, go ahead. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get murdered, so...
Let's see this acrobatics.
Yeah,
34.
that's
Doesn't
a
do-
lot. His thing is... That's like 20, so...
Cool. Increases this by 3. Whoop. Does a 16 hit?
Oh, that's a good question. That's pretty close.
Actually, sorry, 18.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, no, it would have hit him either way.
Anyway, and then additional.
I mean,
20
when you
again.
stab him with the glaive, he dies.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, he does.
You did double the... You did his HP exactly, by the way. He would have fallen unconscious if you had did that the first time. Then the thief does things, and then Rocco, it's your turn.
I will move here.
Mm-hmm.
Will hit the chemist.
Alright.
So, not quite. I was trying to look, but I didn't find. What's my binding ray? What's that?
Your blinding ray? That's
Yes,
an
sir.
ability that your illusionist has, where you make a you basically I made it into a thing already. You make a ranged touch attack, and if it hits them, they have to make a save. Otherwise, they'll become blinded for a certain number of rounds.
Oh, blinding ray. That's fun. One of illusion is very good at combative things.
But how far do I need to be away from him? Actually,
Is it
Uh,
in your
30
character?
feet.
I thought I put it on your character sheet. I might have.
You're in range of the chemist, or if you move one closer, you're in range of the knight.
Yeah, you have. It's a 3 squares.
Mhm.
You've already moved 3 squares, so you basically the chemist is the only one you can really hit right now.
Where you gonna throw your bombs now?
yeah, I'll try a blinding ray on it, but the actual token doesn't work. I will
Oh.
touch, I guess.
No, there should be a thing at the bottom. Yeah, underneath your power staff, you use that one.
Yeah, but it doesn't work.
It doesn't work. Oh, it's because it doesn't have a damage on it here. I'll fix it.
Just say 0.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing. Alright, now try. There you go. 15 to his touch. I don't think that chemists have a really good touch. I don't think lots of things have good touch. Yeah, that hits him. Why didn't the, oh, it's because it didn't fucking, guys, I had lots of things to do. Let's see, how many rounds is it if he fails? I think it's a fortitude save, right? Oh, he doesn't even get a save for it. Oh, that's interesting. He's just blinded for 1 round. So yeah, that guy is blinded for the rest of this round. Uh, Seek, this black mage runs away again.
Now, of course, because he's a freaking pansy.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
Um, Actually, he doesn't run too far away though.
Okay,
This is gonna be a really hard check for him to do, but I think he thinks it's the only way it's gonna get out of this.
Yeah, he's scared. He's scared deaf in the eyes now because my eyes are like
Uh,
going red.
roll me a will save.
Oh, great. Ah!
Yeah, you're feeling pretty willful.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
he attempted to charm you, and you got like 34 on it. So,
Charm doesn't work in combat.
Well, doesn't
no,
matter, he's
it says if the creature is currently being threatened or attacked by you, the allies, however, it receives a plus 5 to the saving throw. So yeah, he's super cleared it anyways. So he's like, well, I tried, and he waits his death.
All right, so my turn comes up. You'll move right here. I'm gonna spend a dart pull point to reuse a sword skill, Shadow Blade, once more on him.
Be glad that doesn't have a hit, because that would have missed him.
Oh yeah, I know. That's the
Uh.
point. That's why there's reflex saves and stuff for these.
20 again.
Oh my freaking god! Okay, this is always what happens to me in these games. I hate my life.
Ibeth, when you murder that black mage, the knight turns around and attempts to attack you again.
Oh no.
Can't you freaking
Let's see,
believe-
can he do anything?
What a good question.
He would, but it's not for him. So just attacks you. Slash! Does not.
Miss.
You can't hit the tiny child.
I'm a very nimble child.
Hmm. I did that for reasons.
There's no reason for him to do that, but okay.
Anyways, he pulls out a dagger and then attempts to stab you.
What a weird way to move.
Hold on, the 20 is not the crit chance because he gets a bonus from flanking. Does the flanking go on to the confirm?
It does, but he fails to confirm anyway.
Well, that depends. Does a 20, hold on, does that change it, or
It'd be
does it,
22 with flanking.
does a 23 confirm,
What's the extra one from?
from the knight for reasons?
Let me check. With the jump bonus I got last round, it fails by 1.
Alright, well, then he stabs you for 5 damage.
He shall regret this.
He looks kind of like, but it's a kid. It's like, whatever. He's murdering us, and he stabs you.
Yeah, he does the, like, he gets stabbed across the cheek and, like, yeah, freaking looks at the blood with his hand and just glares at this kid.
Bormos,
Okay.
you cannot flank with
Big
Ibith
damage,
because he
Dave.
has a reach weapon.
I can shorten the reach as an immediate action. He can flank if he wants.
Have you used an immediate action this turn? This question?
Oh.
Well, then you can.
Uh.
I wouldn't bother.
Okay, if that'll help.
I mean, it'll make
Um,
make it easier for you to hit the knight.
Yeah. I'll demoralize him.
All right, hit that button.
Interesting choice.
That hits. He has 11 non-lethal damage on him, and I'm pretty sure that demoralizes him super good.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm surprised he's still awake after that.
Well, it's non-lethal damage, so you know.
I mean, if non-lethal exceeds your current HP, you pass out.
No, he's just barely. He's teetering, but he's awake. He would if he was damaged, he would have a magic pixel on him.
Sure.
And then Ibit, it is your turn.
I freaking leap up and over the chemist and land over here.
I'm mad salty. I am mad salty.
As a 39.
Man, I really. A 39 to the chemist. That beats it by 23.
Seems about right.
You stab him for 9 damage and 8 damage. That guy does things. Rocco.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna move over here and hit the knight with my staff if I can. And yeah,
Well, you don't. Actually, do you crit him?
Yeah, you might.
What
Um,
is it?
you do crit him, and he falls unconscious at 0 HP. As he basically, you hit him with your staff, and it's electricity, and he basically just drops his weapons and falls on the ground. He just starts convulsing. Um,
so that means like I was one away from killing him, technically, or
He's alive, just unconscious.
yeah, he's unconscious. See, he runs away from you again, but this time he doesn't cast a spell on you.
Yeah.
Is he technically within my reach? I'm not sure how that works.
Yeah. All right. So he's not gonna do anything.
No.
I'm just gonna get a turn.
Is that how that? Oh, yeah.
All right. Fine.
If he was there, I would say yes, but he's at an odd angle.
Sure.
So what is he doing?
He's not doing it to you. He's doing it to the tiny cat boy.
The murderous cat boy.
Yeah.
Another 19.
I wish he had something that increases things, but he doesn't. 15 to your touch.
It's touch 19. He misses.
Well, he's angry that he has not yet to hit anyone except for maybe Sieg.
Yeah. Okay. So my turn.
Yeah.
Move
Charge
up.
him.
Spend another dark full point for another use of Shadow Boy because I hate my life.
Why did you move down? Weird.
To
Uh,
avoid the door, just in case.
Boop. 12 this time.
Ah, thank God he doesn't make it. I get back 20 HP. He takes 20 damage.
So this blade of shadow just kind of comes up and kind of pierces through his chest, and it pulls out of him, and he falls over dead.
Ah, finally. Wasted freaking 2 points. Freaking barrel.
The knight is unconscious. The chemist is gonna make something. The chemist drops his dagger and just puts his hands up over his head and falls to the ground. And he gives up. He's like, fuck this. I want to live.
What better will save?
can we like interrogate him?
Probably.
Kill him.
So by all intents and purposes,
Yep.
combat is over unless you want to just kill the chemist.
Nah.
I'm gonna take 1 potion.
Don't we have to kill the knight?
No.
The knight's
No, he's
unconscious.
just unconscious.
He's just unconscious.
He's just unconscious. Yeah.
We like tie him up.
Do you have a rope?
Sounds like no.
Why would a child have rope? It's dangerous.
Yeah, child could suffocate himself.
I'll stand over the knight and put my staff on his chest in case he wakes up.
He won't, but fair.
I mean, he's face down right now.
Yeah,
I'll
dude.
put it on his back.
The best thing that can happen is a stabilize check, and even then, he's gonna be unconscious
Yeah,
for
Ibif's
quite
like,
a while.
he's not gonna wake up for at least an hour. It's fine.
Maybe even more than an hour.
No, non-lethal rules. He'd get 1 back every hour.
Actually, I take back that dazzling.
You're chill. Okay, Mr. Bomberman.
I want to preface something before you start asking me questions. I'm just a grunt. I don't know much, and well, to be honest, if I say anything too much, I will probably, if you've noticed, light into flames and be burned to death.
Shrugs.
Uh, he says the same. He says the same thing, but he's a lot more afraid.
Shakes.
Do my
Let-
muscles and giant
let's-
stature
let's-
give
let's
plus to my
double it.
roll?
No.
He's like, listen, I just want to live, man. They were giving me money. That's all I cared about. I value my life
flare
more
out.
than them, but I made a contract with them. If I say too much, I die.
That seems like a bad contract.
You. It's to keep our mouths shut.
I maintain my statement.
So you can threaten me all you want. You can ask all the questions you want, but I
I'm
can't
gonna
tell you.
say
Otherwise,
to
I'll
him in
die.
his brain, I'm gonna say, listen, I'm more forgiving than these other guys.
I told you
It's
I
just
I
like the
can't. If I say too much about
Yeah.
who's leading us and what contracts and stuff we made, I'll just instantly die. I won't have a choice.
If it's like, does any of you guys have a cloth? The blood is like really bad for metal.
What did you say?
He asks if anyone has like a cloth he can use to wipe off his glaive. He's like, blood's like real bad for metal.
Uh, the
That's
the,
No.
che-
aggressive
the
for
chemist pulls out like a rag out of his thing and just kind of like hands it to you while he's cowering on the ground.
Neat. But, just wipe off the blood fluids.
I'll tell you what I can, but you're not gonna get much out of me or anyone else. I didn't believe what they said at first when we first made the contract with our head boss, but I've seen when someone talks too much about what our plans are and what we do, they don't get a chance to take back what they said. Rocco, you know what he's. No one else knows. To be honest, no one else knows what he's talking about. But Rocco, you definitely know what he's talking about. When uh, the new home was basically destroyed, and the main priest guy started talking about stuff. He basically was still alive, and then he lit into blue flames, and then just turned into ash.
Mm.
If any of you want to make
Can't make Arcana check this.
a sense motive check to see if he's lying or not.
Oh yeah, sure, he did that.
I'm crazy bad at those, so I'll pass.
Oh yes, I believe him a lot. Yes. Rubbing the beard.
Might as well just roll for fun.
I mean, you might get the best roll out of all of us.
Unlikely.
I mean, all of you believe him that he's scared to say anything. You don't know how true his words are, to how much he can actually speak. But then again, he's a grunt, so he probably doesn't know much either.
Meh.
So you're free to ask him questions, but he doesn't know if he'll tell you or anything or not.
Well, it's kind of pointless to ask him then.
Yo, Bormos, can you knock him unconscious? Can we go?
Wait.
You're good at knocking people unconscious, yeah?
Yeah.
We
That's
should
my
continue
special.
Before that guy who ran off, tells anyone else. Can you knock him unconscious so we can do that?
Yeah, Bormos, do you want to just knock him unconscious?
Yeah.
All right, so you just pick up his head. He's like, no, not the face, and then you start punching him, or with your just start hitting with your Morning Star, and then he falls unconscious. He's like,
I am a thug.
So yeah, now he's unconscious. He probably has a few bruises after Bormos got to him, but he's unconscious.
You. Okay. Never mind.
So yeah, Ibith, you remember you're the only one that saw that thief when you came in.
Yep.
How long did they stay unconscious for?
It depends on how much damage is dealt. You heal 1 non-lethal per hour, and you stay unconscious until you're back to positive HP. So we've probably got a couple hours. Let us continue.
Yep. So there is an exit way up to the north.
Ibit starts walking. He's like, "You guys coming?"
This entire corridor is not lit at all. It's dark all the way down.
Cool.
Maybe
Torchlight.
I'm thinking that I should go first, cause then I can intimidate everyone,
Do as you wish.
like the whole group. If we should run into lots of enemies
Oops, sorry.
again.
All right, Bormos, you're gonna go first then.
Yeah.
All right. There we go. I put you at the beginning of the hallway. Start walking down it.
Okay.
You're having problems with your touchpad, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you gonna do anything while you're going down? I'll just take you down to it.
Torchlight.
Are you
Oh,
Yeah.
are you casting it on?
I'll put
Myself.
torchlight on Bromos. Rocco, yeah, you put it on yourself.
All right. Bormos can't see anything. Are you just gonna walk behind him to make sure he's lit?
No, I put it on him, like on his shirt.
Oh, okay. You cast torchlight on him, right?
Yeah.
So that means it's a 2x2,
Oh.
and all players can see that light. Okay, that should work. So Bormos, are you just gonna casually walk down this, or are you gonna steep down? What are you gonna
yeah.
do? Stop!
Uh,
Stop right there.
okay.
I need you to roll me a reflex save.
Okay.
Oops.
Oh, I did twice. Sorry.
All right, it's fine. I'll take the first result. Bormos, you're walking down this hallway, and then you feel your foot sink in, and you get shot with a couple of darts that come out of the wall.
Oh,
Okay.
Take 3 points of damage.
Okay.
Oh, I've been pinged. Who pinged me?
Yeah, this might take a little bit longer than I wanted it to. So now you know that there's traps down this hallway. Are you gonna be more perceptive this time?
Yeah.
All right, roll me a perception check as you're going down this hallway.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna do some quick thinking here. This might. Are you guys fine to go on with a little longer than we would normally? Because this might take a little bit still.
oh God, I don't know, man.
I'm gonna.
I mean,
I'm gonna make the rooms maybe a little bit less people in it just to make it go a little faster.
I don't know. Like, didn't Lou said he was not gonna be here for like 3 weeks or something?
I don't know. I'd have to see if I can contact him.
I swear it was like 2 weeks or something. He was gonna be out.
Hmm. Everything looks great.
I'm
Okay.
just feeling fatigue hit me right now.
So keep walking down the hallway. Actually, you know what? Roll me another perception check because this will just make it easier and make it go faster.
I'll roll
Okay.
alongside.
All right. Well, see, you see the first one that he stepped on.
Mm-hmm.
Now there's 16.
Okay. Basically, what happens is that when you go down this hallway, here, You step on another plate and you get hit by another dart.
Okay.
And
Well, seeing where he got hit by the dart, I'll just go right over it.
if you guys don't have to make a perception check to see where he got where the trap is, because once he activates it, you guys know immediately where it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go here and you step on another plate and get hit again. So I need you to take 12 points of damage.
Okay.
And then the pathway seems to go off to the right.
Okay, I'll go to the right.
Dude, I don't think we can keep going. Let's ask. How does everyone feel about keep going though?
I'm good.
Don't matter to me.
All right, guess I'll stay a while longer.
I'm good with whatever.
But
I'm just gonna say you basically have one more fight, and then basically there's not much else left after that. It's just all story reason things that some
Okay.
people would be interested in to stay till the end. Just saying.
yeah, I
All
would
right.
say
Well,
to them,
let's.
but I'm
Well,
still.
I'll speed this up a little bit. So Boros, are you gonna just walk into the next room, or Bormos?
Yeah,
All right.
Uh,
Are you gonna
oh,
sneak it all, or are you just gonna walk in?
I'll I'll sneak in.
All right. You'll get to there, and it'll depend on what you roll for a sneak.
Stealth.
Yeah, stealth. I'm just gonna move everybody up. Let's see. They'll probably have a bonus. So let's see. Oh, yeah, Bormos. They don't see you as you enter into this room. So,
Okay.
so you'll have one turn to do something before fighting start happens.
Okay. Um. So I'll move into the room.
Uh, Whereabouts? You can basically go anywhere. You can go anywhere about like there. So if you want to go up to, you
Okay.
can go up to the monk, to the thief, or you can run at the archer if you want. Three.
Um. I'll
Four.
go right here.
All right. Uh. So see, you just see Bormos just rush into the room.
yep.
Uh, and I
Okay,
need
I guess
everybody to.
Yep. I'll move into.
All right.
towards doors.
I'll need you to stop there. I'll
Yeah, no. That's
bring.
fine.
Yeah, the other two can move up. But
Initiatives.
as Bormos rushes into the room, forgetting about stealth, he gets shot at twice, and then everybody roll
Well,
initiative.
I thought they couldn't see me.
They couldn't see. I mean, they couldn't see you until you just rushed straight into the room.
Okay.
Wah, wah, wah.
I don't know. They might not even hit you. 1, 2. Those will be at a minus, but I think they still hit you regardless. 21 and then 23. Actually, be a 19 and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 23. What's your AC there, Bormos?
18.
All right, so those both hit you. So take a total of 18 damage.
Okay.
And initiative. And initiative. I don't need you anymore. I don't need your character sheets open. I don't need the chemist open. Need everybody to roll initiative. That means you two, Rocco and Bormos.
Okay.
Alright, let's see. Cool. Up first is Sieg.
All right, let's move down. And let's do astral mutation on Monk Boy right here. So okay, that doesn't hit.
Does that actually have to hit his AC?
Yep, that actually has to hit.
Yeah, that does not hit him.
That does not hit. That's the end of the turn.
Uh, let's see. This guy's gonna
Oh,
move closer so he doesn't take a minus to things. Why are you opening? Why did my laptop open a Windows fax and scan thing? What the hell's this? Okay, that's weird. I don't know what the hell that was. Da 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 da. Bormos, that's at you. I'm pretty sure we'll hit you.
Okay.
So take 11 more damage.
Oh.
And then Ibith, it is your turn. Core, it's your turn if you're there.
Oh, that's me. Hi. Checking distance. Looking like 7 squares. Or like, what the frick? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Was this a thief?
Yep.
Cool. We'll jump onto that. Skills, acrobatics. How's a 47 do?
It's a lot. That's 30.
Neat.
What is that to hit? I'm pretty sure that will hit him though.
Wow, that is trash extra damage.
15. Yeah, that'll hit him. Rocco.
I'm just gonna take a double move. Go here.
All right. Then it's the thief's turn, and
Just a heads up, I ordered a pizza at the AFK.
all right. He attempts to stab Ibith and does for 6 damage. Oh wait, does a 26 hit you? Because that's not a crit.
Yeah, no. Wait. Oh, it's not. It does hit. Wait.
Oh, 11 does not hit your AC.
No, the 26.
Well, yeah,
With the
it hits.
jump bonus, it ties. So yes.
So take 6 damage. Bormos, you're dying.
What?
I should
You're
Oh,
dying.
that's on me?
Yeah, that's you. No, that's not on you. That was on Ibith. You're dying currently.
Okay.
So either you can attack the monk, you could step away, cast a spell to heal yourself, or you could use channel energy and heal everybody. But it'll only be for a d6.
I'll cure you next round.
Oh wait, no, sorry, that's right. Sorry, that was thought you were Rocco. Yeah, that's right. So no, yeah, you smack the monk if you want. Too many character sheets. So ignore me and decide what you want to do.
So, Bormos?
I don't think. Yeah, you can't heal at all. So what am I thinking of? Oh my god.
Yeah, I can't heal.
I'm thinking.
So, well,
Go ahead.
well, can I retreat in any way?
You can, yeah, if you want to.
If you stay there, I can heal you, but you might get hit by the monk, so it's a gamble.
I mean, you could go there if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'll go there.
Okay. Anything else you
And
want to do
then
on your turn?
That's it, I think.
All
I
right.
don't think I can do anything.
Cool. What the hell? Why is that coming up on my computer? Someone in my house is trying to print something and it's going through my fucking computer for some reason. I don't know why it's doing that. Sieg, these 2 attacks are at you as this monk attempts to punch you a couple times.
Nope.
The 19 doesn't hit
Nope.
you.
Nope. 19 does not hit.
She's sad.
I would think so.
Rocco, that's at you. I don't think a 10 will hit you.
And all I have to do is check my
It's higher than 10 for sure. Sieg, it's your turn.
what my AC.
Yeah, it's
Down.
definitely higher than 10. I would hope it's higher than 10.
And we're gonna do Earth
17.
Rend this way. So wait, let me check something. Nope. Okay, it only affects him.
Is that a line or a cone?
It's a line. Don't worry. It's only gonna hit. It's only gonna hit him.
Okay.
So let's just go for Earth Rend on him. So make a reflex save of 18.
19.
He makes it. He takes half damage.
So 8 damage. Actually, hold on.
Oh yeah. He's a
Let's
monk.
see. Nope, doesn't have it. Never mind.
What? Monk does? Okay. All right. Whatever.
8 damage. Then it's the archer's turn. Aerith, this is at you. That'll miss you, I'm pretty sure. If you're there. Core, hello.
What's up?
The 17 doesn't hit you, does it?
No.
That's your turn.
How dare. Jump at the archer.
He's angry at you.
Yeah, so am I. What are the odds?
By 20 something? $27.
Cool.
That hits him for a lot. 12, 16. Rocco.
So you just here.
Alright. You just go over to cure and just click the
Foremost.
button. Bormos, you heal 7 HP.
Okay.
Do you want to move anywhere, Rocco, or are you good there?
Good here.
Alright, then it's the thief's turn. I wish the archers had a physical weapon so that the thief would get sneak attack, but he doesn't. So he attempts to stab you instead, and does not. Bormos, it is your turn. I'll heal your 7. What are you doing?
Okay.
You can
Hey.
move back up and punch the monk again if you want, or hit the monk again if you want.
Um. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Okay, I'll do that.
Alright, are you going to just non-lethally smack him with your thing, or are you going to demoralize them?
I'll demoralize.
Alright, go ahead. That definitely hits. She has 9 non-lethal damage, and she is demoralized. I'm trying to find out. That'd be under intimidate. Actually, I want to look at your character sheet real quick here. While I'm doing that, actually, I'll do these things and let's see. Go and I'll look that up. Actually, no, I have to look that up now because. All right. Shaken for a number of rounds. Your successes for 1 round. Well, she's sick. Okay. So she's shaken. -2 to attacks, which is probably what's going to happen when she attacks Sieg again. Can you split? You can split flurry or blows, right?
Yeah, you can.
Yep.
You can hit 2 different.
All right.
moves if you
Sieg,
want.
this is at you. It's at -2.
Not hitting.
Bormos, this one's at you, and it's at -2. Does an 18 hit you?
Yeah.
Then she punches you for 7 damage.
Okay.
Ibith, this archer does not like standing next to you, so he's gonna run away and then shoot you. But he does not. And then Seagate, is your turn.
All right, let's
Actually,
for it.
you take 5 damage, Bormos.
Just 5.
5, yeah.
Let's go with a shadow blade on him. Monkey monk. So 22 damage. Fort safe to take half and not to get their HP drained.
Which would the monk only be shaken until the end of her turn? It's a good question to ask. Because I don't know. I wish my character tokens would stop breaking. It would be under. Oh, Bormos, don't forget that you have Shrug It Off, and you can put that into your damage into your non-lethal pool.
Oh,
Okay, so,
yeah. Yeah, I was
make a
thinking.
fort save. Brr.
I'm just checking something in his stuff real quick for me. And don't forget, when you demoralize someone, Bormos, you can also antagonize them instead.
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't say, so I'm just gonna assume that she does still. So I have to make a what? Fortitude of what?
Fortitude. Just make fortitude.
14?
Fortitude 18.
She fails.
She fails. She takes full damage, and I get healed for 22.
How much damage did she take? Oh, she took 9. Okay.
22.
She's still
I'll be right back, but my next turn I'll appear on Bormos again.
Okay, I can do that real quick. Let's
Oh.
see.
I heal 9.
Yeah. Yeah, I just heal 9 because he's not attacked. They're not attacking you. They're more worried about Ibith just jumping around murdering everybody.
Okay.
So Ibith, that does not hit you. So it is your turn.
Indeed. Onto the archer that she's trying to shoot me.
I mean, they're both shooting at you, so.
They're not very bright.
I mean, they can hit you. They just have to roll high enough.
No, they really can't, but sure.
I mean, they have a plus 7 to hit you.
Anyway.
So, I mean, they just have to roll a 19 to hit you. That's, let's see, that's 5,
Only a 19.
30, that's
wing?
25.
Cool.
You kill him.
Neat.
Then the thief gets in your face again, or gets behind you and attempts to stab you again. He doesn't. You're too slippery. Bormos.
So I'll try to attack the monk again.
Alright.
I'll demoralize him again.
Okay. Are you gonna demoralize or antagonize?
Yeah, I will
Actually, no.
antagonize.
It doesn't matter, because when you smack her with your Morning Star, she falls unconscious.
Okay.
So Sieg, it's your turn. The monk is unconscious right now.
Okay, cool.
Bormos just smacked her with his thing, and she just falls over.
Yep, let's move over here. Let's go for a stasis sword on the archer. So, reflex save 17.
I mean, they make it if they could roll high enough.
Well, they take 11 damage. Their movement's lowered by 10. Then they can't run or anything for 4 rounds.
Okay. Well, it's his turn. It's gonna move the 2 squares that it can move, and then shoot at you.
Okay.
Does a 20 hit you?
Nope.
Ibith?
Hi.
This thief really just die, you weird kid.
I'm gonna stab you with my sword.
Yeah, that hits him for what's his CMD?
Oh, not one.
Oh, does that mean it doesn't matter?
Yeah, it misses.
All right.
Well, it matters for the AC boost.
Rocco, you back yet?
Yeah.
It's your turn.
20-ish.
The guy didn't come yet, but I'm gonna do. Oh shit!
The
I
monk is
forgot to-
unconscious. Here, I'll put a
I'm gonna
thing.
use cure again, so that's why I took
All right,
Bromo.
Or are you
Bormos,
using
heal another
cure
8
on?
HP.
On Foremost.
You're remembering to remove your MPs from each time you're using it, right?
Yeah, I just did 2. One for last one and one for this one.
All right. Bormos already gave you the HP.
I have to remember to use my shrug it off pool.
Mhm. Yeah, don't worry. You didn't really get a chance to use it, but that's all right.
I could have used it when I
This
got
thing,
shot
this
with
thief
those
really wants
darts.
you dead, but you just easily dodge out of the way.
Yeah, Ibis, like, you should really just stop.
He's just angrily trying to stab you. Bormos, what are you gonna do? If you wanted to, you technically could charge either the thief or the archer.
And can I still hit them?
Yeah, you can hit them once.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't remember if you're. I don't think demoralizing is. I think demoralizing them is a full round, so I don't think you'll be able to do that.
Okay. So yeah, I'll move. Is that double moving?
I mean,
Or-
you're charging, so it doesn't
Oh,
matter.
charging. So I'll hit the thief.
All right. Does that hit the thief? It does for 15 non-lethal damage, but he's still unconscious. The monk is unconscious, so I'm just gonna remove it from the thing. Sieg.
Okay. Move up. Let's do crush armor on him next.
Another fortitude save.
Yep.
21.
Yeah, he makes it. Takes half damage.
Takes 5 damage.
In the turn.
Bormo stats at you. We'll miss you. Ibith.
Okay.
Ibis, like, I don't know why you keep trying to stab me. It just doesn't work.
A lot.
30. I'm gonna guess around 30.
It's yeah, it's like he has an 18 or 19, I think,
Yeah.
or 17. So
Cool.
yeah. Ouch. That's what, 23.
Mhm.
How much is his constitution? Because he might be bleeding out.
Oh wait, did I? 1 second.
Yeah, you stab him. He's he's unconscious, but he's slowly bleeding out. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna say you kill him. This is just easier. Rocco.
The monk's unconscious, right?
The monk is unconscious. Yeah.
Okay, I'll double move.
Seek, how long does his negatives to movement last for?
And that's my
4 rounds.
Alright, so it's only been like 2 then.
Oh, so I can't double move?
I mean, you can, but you can't do anything afterwards.
Oh yeah, that's fine. For
Bormos.
the rest of them.
Okay, I'm gonna move up one
Mhm.
and hit the archer.
Okay, are you gonna antagonize or demoralize him?
I will antagonize him.
Okay.
Can I do both or just
No,
one?
well, it's one or the other. Demoralize hits everybody. That's not gonna antagonize him, unfortunately, but you do hit him for 13 non-lethal.
Okay.
Sieg.
Let's move up, and I'm gonna do the bad touch. So it's a touch attack,
Yeah, that hits.
6 shadow damage, and make a fortitude save or be blinded for 4 rounds.
Yeah, he's blinded.
Yeah, he's blinded. He can't see shit now. As Sieg's hand comes up, covered in darkness, he just grabs him by the face. There he goes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rocco, the archer runs into you, and he just doesn't move. It looks like he tried to run away, and he's like, shit, no, can't see. Hey, Beth.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I should
I
take
have
this
come
opportunity to beat him up.
What is that monk over there up to again?
He's unconscious.
Oh,
A lot again.
yeah. Would you look at the? Oh, wait, not
You
one.
missed though. Rocco. Rocco, are you there? I'll take that as a no. Bormos, go ahead and beat him up.
Shit.
This guy's blind for 4 rounds, so he has minuses out the ass.
Okay.
I think he's considered flat-footed.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, that hits him. And he falls unconscious. And
Oh, God,
technically your combat is over.
Oh god, I just realized something. If Sieg was brought in, come on, we'd have a field day with sneak attacks.
Yeah.
Because Sieg could just sit there and be like, blind, blind, blind.
Alright, I'll attempt to speed this along since we're kind of running past here. I'm just gonna drag you all over to where important things happen. There's no traps down this hall, it just seemed to be down that one. But off to the left
Oh,
there.
now there's no traps.
off to the your left coming down this hallway, there is a separate passageway. And it leads to a dead end, and there's a I should move the stream so people can actually see. There is a dead end, and it looks like there was a circular incision planted in the wall where it looks like something could be placed, and there is something written there. Who's gonna go try and read it?
Oop, didn't mean to. Oop. Oh. What the?
Bormos, do you want to try and go read this thing?
Um.
Yeah.
Sure, I guess. I probably won't be much
I'll
help.
check out too.
Bormos, when you read it, you can't make heads or tails of it. It's in a language. It's in some kind of odd language you don't understand. Sieg, when you read it, you actually can read it. It's written in an odd code that your order actually uses.
Woohoo!
Basically, what it says is that here lies one of the demons that Sid himself fought against and destroyed. It will remain here for time immemorial.
Hey, looks like this dead end here is a burial ground for a giant demon that Sid fought.
Rocco, you can detect that there's some residual magic that was here, but now it's been dispelled or something. And when you do you tell everybody what it says, Sieg?
Yeah, I did. I told him here lies a demon, that
Yeah, none of you
killed.
know who it's referring to, except for Sieg is the only one who knows who Sid is.
Cool.
Sid's he was a part of a armed order of, he was literally the general of an order of, people that were trying to rebel against the Empire. Yeah, old stuff.
And I'm just gonna drag you all down south here, and when you get to here, you hear of someone yell out, "You idiot!" and then the sound of someone just getting pushed over into the stone.
Domestic violence.
Sieg, are you gonna look into the room?
Well, I mean, we're all gonna have to enter, so might as well.
There is 3 squires and a knight in this room, along with someone else, and there's a squire barely alive leaning up against the wall, and he's dying real bad. And there's another figure in this room, and I kept him hidden for a reason.
Oh, glorious.
Sus.
He also says like, why did you come here? You weren't supposed to come here. This was not the rendezvous point. And the squire's like cowering. He's like, I'm sorry, sir, but I didn't think I could make it to the rendezvous point in time. And when you enter into like that small alcove that's right there, he turns around and is like, well, now you've made a mess out of our entire operation. And then he just takes his sword and stabs it straight through his chest against the wall. And he dies. And he pulls out and he slaps to the floor and blood goes against the wall. And he says, and he comes back out around the two knight, and he's like, I don't know who you guys are, and I honestly don't care, but we don't have time for you. And it's like, I wish we could have gotten the other thing that was here, but unfortunately none of us will be able to pull it out. Oh well. It was mostly a success anyways. We got here what we came here for originally. And he pulls out like this stone, and it's a small sphere, and it's a yellowish gold color.
Mm.
It's like, unfortunately, it's like, as much as I'd like to kill you for ruining our operations, I don't have time for this. And the two knights and Squire get closer to him, and he's like, you better hope I don't see you again. You won't be so lucky next time. And then he raises the orb into the air, and then all of them disappear.
Out character-wise, that guy was not someone. Like,
Now you know why I asked you if I could get those tokens from you.
yep.
Alright, there's only really one room left in this place, and I'll drag you over to it. The Squire
Yeah,
basically just has basic equipment on him. He doesn't have anything interesting
Yeah,
on
I'm
him.
guessing the room in question is the one with the stone slab, or where the fuck it was.
Yeah, so you go over. It's a long ways, but there's nothing note there. And there's a banner, and there is a sword. And the thing that the sword is pushed into has an inscription on it, which, Sieg, again, you can only read.
Ah,
Do you attempt to read it?
yeah, I'll read it.
It says, "Here's lies the spirit of Sid Orlando. May he rest in peace, and until the next person who takes up his name arises."
Hmm. So he ponders it for a bit.
Rocco, if you tell people, there is a lot of magic in this room, and it's coming from this sword.
Oh yeah, bloody hell. If I could take that sword back to the order.
Yeah, I
Thank
definitely
you.
notify them of the presence.
All right. Does anyone try and pull out the sword?
Sieg will put his hand on it because he's more or less like, if he could take the sword back to the order, that would be actually.
All right. I need you to roll me a will save.
Will save. Oh boy, yay! Oh, here comes the shit.
You fail.
Yep, of course I failed.
You get so many flashes through your head at once of like monsters, demons, so many things flash through your head at once, and you have to let go, otherwise your brain is gonna explode.
Oh, bloody hell! Oh, ugh. My
And
head.
game-wise, that's basically it.
Yep. All right.
So basically, what happens? Sieg, do you stick around to wait for the reinforcements from Evilise to come, or from?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean,
Do
part of the job
Rocco
was to wait.
and Cruz stick around too, or do you return back to the village to tell about what happened? I'm waiting an answer from the three of you.
I'll stay.
All right. So you wait around. The one who actually arrives is two people of note. Sieg, one of them is your father,
Uh-huh.
and the other one, I think only Rocco would recognize. But it's the leader of the Dragoon Knights, Jean Windbreaker.
John
She
Windbreaker.
was the she was the closest to bring reinforcements. So, and your father's here because he heard you went on a solo mission, and wanted to see how well you did it on your own. He looks to the other the three people here with you. Jean says that they're allies because because she recognizes Rocco. Um, and says, "Nice job." What does your father call you? Because the only thing I could think of was boy.
Boy.
Boy,
You know what? Let's make him like hard ass like fucking Kratos from God of War, the PS4 game.
It's
Just
like,
what?
did you capture any? Sean looks at it like, did you capture any of them?
There's about I think 3 to 4 that we knocked out.
Did you capture their leader at all?
No, he ran off, and I think I might have found Sid's blade.
Your dad looks, he just like shakes, just like, wait, what? And then he's like, show me.
I,
When you go to enter into where the sword is, there's actually a barrier there now. You can't get in. You can see this. You can see the sword, but you can't get in now. And
Huh.
that same inscription that was on the blade is on this barrier, basically. So yeah, long story short, the guys who you've knocked unconscious and stuff are taken in custody by Jean. Um, you keep watch
Mhm.
on them in case they wake up. Siege, you get paid some money for how many people you've captured. Your dad says like, "Oh, it's yours to keep. You did it, so have fun with that."
Yeah, how much was it?
I don't know. Let's say uh, 750 a head. So
750.
750 times three. Uh, Rocco, the three of you, Ibith and Bormos, the three of you return back to the main village. Give your report, and Rocco, Ano's there as well, and she's completed what her job was. She's basically here to help bring in some more people from the main village after what happened. A Bonga, which you don't recognize, is there, as well as Kadris, which was the human fighter from the other campaign. The four of you take this caravan back to New Home, and time continues on as normal, and the week ends, and then you guys go do stuff, and then now add a character, and for next week, I'll see what if he's able to do a thing next week. If he's not, Rocco, would you? I'll ask you later, but at a later date. But would you be okay to do another one next week?
Yeah, I could. I'll
Cause
see what's up, but yeah, probably could.
because next week on Tuesday is actually my birthday, so I'm gonna do a special thing for that for you guys. I've made a special thing for characters that I've created over the thing, and we'll see what happens. I don't know if it's gonna be good or bad, but we'll find out.
okay.
So yeah, I will see you stream on Friday. I will actually be streaming Final Fantasy IX, like unlike last week where I wanted to work on this stuff. So I will see you guys Friday, and I'll talk